bitch like I was Drake, yeah.
Don't just try to tell me you love me. Can't keep it real if you really don't trust me. Come with a real, you hit up in the front, so you get my meals. I'm gunning for the money in the bank. Come with a dank, scrolling in the tank, rolling with the gang. You sit and I on the sideline tripping. I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin.
Yeah. I'm okay.
What up, though, and welcome to the Whatever Waits live on WhatSports.com. I'm Easy, joined by Spinball Rax.
What up, though?
Young Chris, Nicholas Kohloff. Smash the like button.
Go!
Be a friend, tell a friend.
Oh, yeah.
And share the stream. Chris, we do a poll.
Yeah, poll it.
Because it's weird. Usually.
Tigers, Pistons, Lions.
Yes.
50 likes.
I might even fucking just do like what? Just Pistons, Tigers. Those are the two biggest. We do got a big Lions one.
We got a big Lions one. And, I'm really excited about the Tigers, not going to lie. It's Braylon said it to me in passing after the show. Obviously, I mean, if you're living under a rock, the Detroit Tigers have signed Framber Valdez, and we have Detroit Tigers beat reporter in here. Nick, why don't you break down the contract details to the people?
Fellas, I am so fired up. It is a 3-year deal. He gets a player option after his second year. Framber Valdez, 2022 World Series champion with the Houston Astros. People worried about his playoff resume, had some ups and downs in it. Well, he was elite in the season where they won a World Series, which is our ultimate goal as Tigers fans. This was a contract that came out of left field, and honestly, it puts up a lot of people quiet in the city of Detroit right now that Chris Ilitch broke down $38 million a year.
A year
For the next 3 years. Scott Harris pulls the trigger as the Detroit Tigers get a massive insurance policy on Tarek Skubal, whether they keep him, whether they trade him, or, let him walk after hopefully a magical Tiger season. I am fired up in here. It's a 3-year, $38 million per.
Yeah, and it's awesome. I'm fired up too, and it's exactly what we were asking for Chris Ilitch to do. It's exactly what we were asking for Scott Harris to do. I've already come to terms that Tarek Skubal is not going to be a Detroit Tiger after this season. I came to terms with that a while ago, so I wasn't that concerned about, where are you going to spend the money on? No, you just got the best 1-2 punch in baseball. That's what you did.
Yeah.
You went out there and you got the best 1-2 punch in the American League at the very least. If you want to talk about Yamamoto and Shohei or whatever, sure. But you have the best 1-2 in the American League, and we can talk about that because I really want to talk about that. Braylon said it in passing today. He said, it feels like the first day when the city forgot the Lions missed the playoffs. And he's right.
Yeah.
Because it's been, with the Wings doing great, with the Pistons doing great, maybe Sergei's retirement, maybe that might be one before. Other than that would probably be one I would put up there. But he's right. About sports that are happening right now, about news that are happening with our current sports teams, even with how good the Red Wings and the Pistons have been, this is big.
Yeah, you have a lineup now that is, last year, stretching as far as you could with an inept offense, pitching carried you.
Yeah.
Skubal, big part of that. Now you got two guys.
And Skubal won. He won his arbitration, so he got paid too.
$32 million. Which, obviously he's going to win regardless, but you're paying Valdez $38 million, and you offered Scoop $19. That just, I don't know. Whatever. But this did make everything feel better. It's almost to a point, and maybe it's too early in the show to even bring it up. I'm curious for you guys, because of how sick this lineup is now.
Yeah.
Would you let Scoop walk for nothing just to see how far this can take you?
Yes. You're not trading Tarek Skubal. You're not trading Tarek Skubal this year. He's going to be a Tiger for the entire season. He's going to be pitching games in the playoffs for this team.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
Like that type of lineup.
Absolutely.
It sucks that Job's not come back, but Troy Melton come out of the pen nuts. Like some of these guys, you had question marks about whether it's due to injury or not. Like they could help you out later into the games.
You're going to be a buyer at the deadline to bring in a bat to help you, and you are going to go into the playoffs with this two-headed monster, hopefully if they stay healthy, and you have Tarek Skubal and Framber Valdez and maybe Jack Flaherty too for a third, and then you need the back end of your bullpen of Will Vest, Kenley Jansen, and Kyle Finnegan. Like that is going to play in any playoff matchup. That kind of setup. You got horses out there to give you 6-7 innings, and then you bring in that back end of the bullpen.
Yeah.
That's going to be hard to beat. You could win games with one run running that system.
Yeah. Yeah, you got Finnegan now, too, yeah.
Finnegan, Jansen, and Vest.
For the whole year, which is big. And I think one thing that's an underlying, story in this whole entire thing, we talk about this rotation and how dominant it is up top. I honestly think right now with your 3-4 being Flaherty and Mize as it stands, because you don't know what you're going to get yet with Reese Olson.
Yeah.
Although I know he's going to have a sub 3.5 ERA when he does pitch, because that's all he's done since being a Detroit Tiger. Your 3 and 4 guys, Jack Flaherty, guess what? Contract year. Casey Mize, guess what? Free agent for the first time after this year. Contract year. You have Dylan Dingler, a Gold Glove catcher, to pair with Chris Fetter. So anybody, I remember, I think Neil mentioned, he's not going to get the defense that he had in Houston. Well, that's true. He doesn't have this kind of coaching with this kind of catcher.
Yeah.
Like, we have turned, chicken shit into, chicken soup with a guy like Flaherty resurrecting his career, like a guy like Michael Lorenzen that you trade and move at the deadline. Chris Fetter is elite as a pitching coach, and now you get actual talent to work with who has been top 10 in the Cy Young 3 years out of the last 4 in Valdez, a guy that has been the opening day starter for the Houston Astros for 4 straight seasons. Like, you're talking about a legitimate top of the rotation guy where I'd be shocked if Valdez isn't an all-star for this team and a dominant number 2 when we make the postseason.
And what's the combination of pitches that Fromber likes to use? It's the sinker, it's the slider, and it's a changeup. And that's what Chris Fetter loves to bring the best out of.
Yeah.
And you can see the swing and miss stuff is there. He's
Google's
got
life.
some nasty stuff.
Yep.
So I do think that his strikeout numbers are going to be up in Detroit.
I agree. And one pitch that was just unbelievable in his highlight tape when he throws everybody off. It's like the massive, 12-6 curve almost. I haven't seen one since Justin Verlander's when he would just absolutely fool a hitter, knees buckle, they look just like they're acting a fool in the batter's box. He has that pitch that'll throw.
The curve is there too, for sure.
And the hitters just buckle and look ridiculously silly.
Yeah, he finishes a lot of batters with the curveball.
Yeah, so I'm pumped about Valdez. I really am. I'm still in shock. I mean, yesterday was a depressing tone on the show.
Yeah.
I am shocked, boys. We are back.
The most shit yesterday.
Yeah.
The most shit.
Yeah.
And I got to eat my words. I mean, they went, they spin the bread, they got an elite guy. Now I'm looking at the younger guys too, like SGL. We already mentioned Melton. What becomes of these guys? Because now you can put them in later in the games.
Yes.
I don't know. That's the sickest part to me.
And yeah, it's Frombology, the study of Fromber. You have him out there now to be that second stallion to carry the chariot to the playoffs, man. You have this whole cast of pitchers to you go all the way in. If I am Chris Ilitch, if I am AJ Hinch, if I am leading this team, I'm going all the way in on this season because you don't know what the fuck is going to happen after this year with the lockout, with the salary cap, with whatever's going on with Tarek Skubal. You put Javi in center full-time, you bring up Kevin McGonigal to put at shortstop, and you ride this pitching into at least the ALCS, where when you have guys like Framber Valdez and Tarek Skubal to give the ball to the back end of the bullpen with Kenley Jansen, Will Vest, and Kyle Finnegan, you're going to win most of those games, and you could scratch off some dubs where you're only scoring a couple runs.
That's beautifully put. I couldn't put it any better.
Yeah, I'm in awe right now to see what this team has done. I hope that is what they do. I don't believe it is. I believe Zach McKinstry is going to be a starter somewhere on this
McKinstry and Vierling can platoon at third.
They might give it to Cole Keith. Yeah.
Cole Keith DH.
Right
Parker,
there,
see you later.
Perez and Wright. Or Carey, and then
Wenzel and Carey.
Yeah.
Wenzel and Carey and Wright.
Yeah.
And DH Carey, Colt Keith.
Glaber.
You got Glaber at second. You got obviously Riley in left. Javi in center. Torque at first.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how they're going to maneuver it, but obviously that's what they didn't want to. They didn't want to add any bats. They believe in their young guys to take another step and their prospects to hopefully, make their team. But everything that I've read is they are, where's the spot for McGonigal? Where's the spot for Max Clark? So
Max Clark, maybe not.
Yeah,
but
not
McGonigal should be your starting shortstop because maybe this comes to bite me in the ass, and I hope it does. But I'm done with the Parker Meadows experiment. I think Javier Baez should be your starting center fielder day one, and then you put McGonigal at short. And if McGonigal is struggling, Then you can move him down, bring in Javi, and put Parker at center.
I was a big Meadows guy. That was my Tiger. Going into the last season, he just wasn't the same after that injury.
Yeah, the whole arm.
Offensively.
Yeah, no, I mean,
offensively.
Defensively, he wasn't the same either. He didn't look like he was running with the confidence that he had early, yeah. And he couldn't hit anything in the playoffs. None of these guys really could. So that's where it's going to say, can this team get the confidence when they go into the playoffs where they can get the big hit? Will Glaber be healthy, down the stretch, help this team out? I think there's another step for Riley, Colt Keith, Spencer Torkelson, those three. I think Kerry Carpenter can even get better. But it's guys like Javier Baez or Zach McKinstry that I don't want to be taking at bats away from a guy like Kevin McGonigal. I just don't want to see that.
Yeah.
But right now, it's a positive day. Framber Valdez, you have the best 1-2 punch in baseball in my eyes. Obviously, a little bias there. But
I think Dodgers still have it.
But Zach's still a utility guy, too. So you can float him around.
True.
He'd be fine with
and
it.
obviously there's...
That's why I think Zach and
depth.
Vierling at third, and then at right you got Kerry and Wenzel, and you've got DH Colt Keith who could play some. If Glaber needs a day off, you could put Colt there. I think it's a pretty good setup, and then I think you buy at the deadline to fix your biggest need, whether that's a third baseman, whether it's an outfielder, you bring in a guy. Yeah, just a right-handed bat, you bring one in.
Where do you?
And I think Colt Keith and Spencer Torkelson are going to have good years.
Where do you put this rotation?
Steps forward.
Rotation? It's like Dodgers 1, Seattle 2, are we 2 now?
We're top 3. I would say we're top 3.
I love this rotation,
flat
out. You have two guys that you signed a pitcher that won't even be in the rotation in Drew Anderson from the KBO. I never loved that signing at all, but that's a guy that you signed that's not even going to make it. You have a guy who just barely misses rookie eligibility, but I would say would be right up there for Rookie of the Year in Melton if he was getting the actual innings, which he now won't be. He'll be used in spots where you can control his innings.
I love that, though.
Yeah.
Me too.
Keep him fresh.
Yes.
And
young kid, too.
I just talked about the Mize and Flaherty being on contract years. Can we get an in-between of what we saw from year 1 and 2 out of Flaherty? I'd take that in a heartbeat. Casey Mize was an all-star last year. And then you bring in Valdez, 2-time All-Star World Series champion. Obviously, 2-time Cy Young winner. I mean, top 3 for sure.
I think you have the second best pitching staff in baseball. Including the bullpen, all staff members. I think you're second to only the Dodgers in baseball.
What happens to Sawyer Gibson Long now? You put him in the
trade bait.
Get a righty with him?
Get something. I mean, forget about him.
Yeah, I don't.
Forget about it. You got a lot of pieces you can with the back end of your bullpen, with Montero and Melton to be long relief guys, and then
what I'm talking about. Is SGL be a relief guy?
Maybe, but you don't need too many.
Yeah.
Like that back end, if they can stay healthy, that 7, 8, 9 is going to be nasty.
Yeah, because release more like everyday guys.
Yeah, you've got the two. You got the 2 long relief guys with Montero and with Troy Melton, and you've got different pieces that you could throw around. You still got half of those pitching chaos guys that they love. Yeah. So, dude, you got an insane amount of arms.
This sounds fucking crazy, and obviously, take it how you will. Like, this is one of the staffs. I'll take on a Dodger team like that. With these guys.
The Dodgers hit like 200 in the World Series last year. They won from pitching. If you can go arm for arm with them, you got a chance.
And just looking at it just from afar, I haven't dove into the numbers, but just looking at it, Kyle Tucker, lefty. Shohei, lefty. Yeah. Freddie Freeman, lefty. Max Muncy, lefty. You're looking at throwing Skubal and Valdez, 2 lefties against those. I mean, obviously they have Mookie Betts and God knows how many other Hernandez,
Betts.
but
do you remember it was like the second series of the year? Mookie Betts, he's been sick all offseason. He lost like 30.
It was the first season of
home
the year.
run.
Yeah. they were in China or they were in Japan. It was probably Japan, right?
Japan.
So they were there and he got like sick and he lost like 15 pounds.
He smacked 2 home runs that game
against us. Yeah. It was the second series of the year. For us. For them. It was our first series of the year.
We opened up 0-3. I remember they called back a ridiculous play at the plate. We didn't win that game. Yeah, got swept by the Dodgers to open the year.
TJ Bond says the bullpen needed this win.
For sure.
Yeah, this helps out the bullpen
significantly.
Yeah, for
Especially for the young guys.
It's another guy that's going to horse innings.
180 minimum.
180 innings.
And I don't know that obviously it's not by design. I think it's more of a contingency if the school thing doesn't work out, which it's looking like it's not going to.
It's not going to work out.
But in a weird way, this is like for him as well, too, like a last dance.
This is a last dance.
Like, let's go fucking get it, you know?
And it takes a lot of, heat off of him specifically, where he doesn't have to carry the entire team now.
Exactly.
And who knows? Maybe Scott Harris and Chris Ilitch look like the smartest guys in the room, and they set a salary cap, and then you can sign Skubal for a reasonable contract, and he's still here, and you got Fromber, and you got Troy Melton, and you got Jackson Jobe.
And you can
So
give
what
him
is
the
that?
most
That's
money.
the end of this season?
Yeah,
That
but they're
happens?
probably going to
But
do a
there's a-
salary floor, not a cap.
But there's a window where
Really?
before
That's crazy.
Yeah.
but there's a window before it.
There is
So
a window
like
before
that
it.
they can sign, I believe. So that's
Free
what
agents.
scares the
They're
shit
playing
out of me.
chicken, basically.
Yeah, which is sketchy, but also could be
It could
kinda
either burn
ridiculously
you,
smart.
or it could be really. He's either going to be a Dodger, or he's going to be with us for like $25 million a year. No, I'm just kidding.
If that's, I mean, I feel bad because I've been ragging on him pretty hard, but I kind of respect that.
That's what they've been dancing the line, but they are.
I'm just a
It
school
will
fan,
only
I
really
guess.
it will only really benefit them if they put a salary cap on, but they're probably not going to do that.
They just do something to stop the fucking Dodgers, please.
Yeah, that's just getting ridiculous.
It is extremely ridiculous, but
Yeah.
I think
Your boy fucking went over there, too.
Tucker,
Yeah.
yeah, he's for like 68 a year,
Do you think then?
all deferred.
68 a year?
It's
Yeah.
like 60 or something.
Jesus.
Crazy.
Fuck.
Kyle Tucker got so much money. Kyle Tucker joined them too. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
What up, Chris?
I was just gonna say that obviously you're rooting for the Tigers this year now that they've made a move to where you can seriously consider them. But I mean, if you're the Tigers, second best case scenario would be the Dodgers winning, right? To kind of just push the people to want to make that move for that salary
Best case
cap.
Ontario
Yes.
is the Tigers win the World Series.
Well, yeah, that's why I said like
Oh,
the second
second
best
best
would
case?
be the Dodgers, right? Because then you think that would kind of give more momentum.
I
to
think
the-
it's
It's
happening
already
either
back to
way.
back, and that doesn't really happen
Yeah.
in baseball.
I actually looked at Dodgers over Tigers odds today, just to see what they were.
Degenerate.
Plus
And?
3,000.
Plus 3,000.
Thought
Tigers?
it'd be more. Thought it'd
Sprinkle
be
it.
more.
How many guys ahead of us?
Sprinkle a little 36 bones on
I
it.
mean, no, dude.
Specific Dodgers over Tigers.
To do a World Series specific bet right now is going to be crazy odds either way. Yeah, that's what plus 3,000 is kind of
I don't know. Yeah.
kind of low.
I know. There's
Maybe
a
it's not
shot.
updated for sure yet. Maybe I mean
No, it's probably
No, I
updated.
think-
One thing that I want to say about Fromber, the top 100 came out as like all sports do, and he had he had a really bad second half last year, but in the first half of last season, Fromber Valdez was one of the best pitchers in the majors. I have the stats right here for you guys.
We got a super chat in there real quick.
Oh, shout it out!
Blow me 6969 says, "How about them Spartans?" LMAO. Yeah, tough loss.
I saw Jeremy Fears fucking kick that guy.
Kick the guy in the nuts. Yep. I mean, hey, can't do that.
Little Michigan State
Everything's
tradition
gonna
there.
be
Yeah,
fine.
I mean,
It's today
hey.
day.
Can't defend that one. Can't be kicking dudes in the nuts.
He elbowed the guy in the face too.
That I can.
Listen, I'm not mad at any of it.
Little elbow, I'm not mad. Kicking the nuts. That's
If
too
they
far.
play for my team, I don't mind it. Grayson Allen, fuck you.
Yeah, it's elbow, a little elbow here and there. I'm not mad. Tripping people and kicking people in the nuts, that's too much. And that's Izzo said it after the game. He was like,
You got mature a little bit.
yeah, he might sit him down, which I doubt he does because you're playing Illinois. But he said he might not start him.
Just be in the first.
He'll just be out for the first 5
minutes.
minutes, and
Yeah.
then he'll come in.
What was your stat, Nick?
A guy who's going to be second in the rotation, Fromber Valdez, when we take on the Padres to start the season in San Diego. He had a tough stretch. Through his first 19 starts of last year, he posted a 2.75 ERA with 125 Ks over 121 innings. This was before the Astros meltdown, his own meltdown with the catcher, everything like that. That team was a disaster down the stretch. He had a meeting with A.J. Hinch. Valdez did. So I think that was a crucial piece on both sides.
Yeah.
Fromber, where's your head at? What do you want to, who do you want to be, basically? And AJ gapping, probably
him.
closing the gap with ownership, being like, hey, $38 million, let's do it. This is going to help out both ways. Scott Harris, Greenberg, let's get it done. So And right there, if you're getting a guy pitching 275 with over, a strikeout an inning, like, come on. We are talking all-star. We are talking,
For sure.
That's an ace in its own right.
He was an ace last year. Like, he was the Astros ace last year.
For real.
And now he's your second. And that's elite. And where was it? A super chat in there from poor Daryl. He says, can't be too poor if you send it super chats. Heavy baller there. Big baller. He says, so is the door now – I'm sorry, I'm really blown. Is the door now completely closed on us trading Scooble? I need reinsurance. I would say the only way they trade Scooble is if they have a disastrous first half.
Yep.
Like if they're not in the playoff hunt or something like that, then they'll trade Scooble at the deadline. But they're not going to do that.
That's the only way I'd want it.
Yeah, that's the only way I'd want it to. You're run. This is the last dance, like you said. It's one more shot at it with Scooble. Unless something happens with the salary cap and you can sign him for a reasonable contract.
192 innings, 187 batters struck out. It's nasty stuff.
I'll take it for sure. And I will say on the Scooble front, everything I said, obviously they're going for it this year. That's what every report has come out and said. But also, there was not a single report that Valdez was close to anything with the Detroit Tigers.
Or even talking with the Detroit
Or even
Tigers.
talking with them. So, I don't know. This is big for Detroit Tigers. I will say I trust what they're doing right now. It took for a second. It took for a while. I just wanted to see them open the checkbook.
Yeah.
They finally did it.
Well, it's the first time they did it, to be fair.
Exactly. I think they've done it in a year or two on reclamation projects. This is a front-of-the-line starter who significantly increases your chance to get to a World Series, and anything can happen there.
To win a World Series.
Yeah, to win the World Series. So
that's what I'm talking now.
That's exactly, and that's why they believe in their own prospects. We get it. They didn't add on the hitting side. If that's what they want to continue to do and just keep dishing out money on pitching, let's see how it goes, because Chris Fetter's going to get the best out of every pitcher.
Yeah.
And hopefully one of these hitters turns into an absolute superstar.
What beat us in the World Series? Pitching.
Yeah.
Freddie Felt with the super chat.
Or
Says,
offense. It depends how you look at it.
fears with the low blow like Ric Flair and Starcade 87. Starcade 87. Can't say I was alive or thought of in 87, but I'm sure that was a great
They were practicing making
match. Yeah. They were warming up with the nerds.
Yeah, exactly.
Having all those stupid doctors.
I guess I have this one question, and it's only obviously when he plays, but I know he's a big ground ball guy. When I think of immediately is Colt Keith. There's a liability in that situation.
DH.
Yeah. Okay.
DH.
He was getting a ton of run at third base. I think they're going to give him the shot to win third base and actually play him every single day, which to see if you can have him there long term. I think they are going to try that because
Take a shot for me.
I don't believe Matt Vierling is the answer for this team in any situation, to be honest.
He's pretty clutch.
Take a shot
2 years
for
ago.
me.
Not in the playoffs. Choked just like every single other player on this team. Minus Kerry Carpenter, playoff legend.
Yeah.
Didn't he have
Kerry
or
Carpenter
that was to
eats
make
in
the
playoffs for
playoffs.
sure.
That was to make
I'll
the
never
playoffs.
disrespect Kerry Carpenter ever again. He should be your everyday right fielder next year.
Sneaky
that?
athletic.
Cause I talked shit about how he was.
But it's fair.
Yeah, I know, and he proved me wrong.
Did he?
Yeah, he was hitting righties.
Oh, hitter. Okay.
Yeah, like
I thought you were talking about defensively.
well, no,
That's why I meant.
Sneaky athletic.
sneaky. He makes. Listen, I will say
Got a banged up hammy.
I hadn't seen him.
That's true. No,
I
that was
haven't
not talked
seen
about
him
enough.
make like bad, egregious mistakes, and he makes routine plays look exceptional because he's like late on the fly ball, so he has to dive for it. But I never really see too many drop on him, and you'll make up that for you'll take that for that fucking stick he carries around. Like
Yeah.
it makes up for it.
Central is ours.
Yes, without a doubt.
Has to be.
Betting my life,
Yeah,
I would.
I would too.
I will say this real quick, too. This just gets the juice back, fellas, like for Detroit
sure.
Tigers baseball. Like, they needed something positive PR after all this disaster of an offseason with Scooble. You give $20 million to Glaber. I know we're bringing the band back together. You get Jack Flaherty back. You get Finnegan. You get Jansen. You get Valdez, the biggest fish in free agency, debatably, in terms of pitchers. Like,
Glaber's home.
and he is now the highest paid lefty pitcher in terms of annual
Nick,
ever of all time, fellas. That's what you just gave Valdez. That's crazy.
You said
and I'm
that is-
excited.
that is nuts.
you said you're concerned with third base, right?
Cole Keith.
Can I interest you in Gio Urshela?
I thought he got signed.
I don't know, but
Is he still out there?
No, I don't. He's playing in
Kelly or McKinstry. Don Kelly for sure.
He's playing
Donnie
in the-
Kelly, baby.
Donnie Kelly's the GOAT.
Yeah.
I do love Z-Mac, though.
Yeah.
Is this
He's on a hell of a run.
He's a
for the first
utility
half.
guy, and that's okay. Not everybody's a superstar. He deserved the All-Star nod. He did. He got it kind of because we were the best team in baseball at the time.
Yeah.
But he's one of the best utility guys in the league, and there is a big market for that in the MLB, and I'm glad we have him.
He pulled a Homer
He just
Simpson
shouldn't be
in
an
the
everyday
second
guy.
half, though.
But
Pulled a
if you-
Homer Simpson. He was ducking into the fucking
Yeah.
bushes, disappeared on us.
But that's
In
you
the
got to
playoffs,
expect that. He was
yes.
playing like an all-star in the first half. You're not going to get that out of Zach McKinstry for a full season.
exactly, fellas? Are you guys excited about the Detroit Tigers?
I
Yes.
am. You know what? I'll say sorry, Sky Harris.
I will say sorry to Sky Harris too,
Chris Illich as well.
Not yet.
but I'm not saying sorry yet because I do want to see
They
him
said
sign
they'll wait,
Skubal.
wait for the time. They'll
It's
spend
just-
the money. They did it.
They should still sign Skubal, and that will be an unforgivable offense if they let him walk.
But also, what's at stake here? The chicken game.
It's a lot going
I
on.
understand why you would wait. Like
a lot
that
going
doesn't
on.
make sense.
I'm not going to say sorry yet, but I'm very happy that they made this move. I will say thank you.
that
I will
more
say
so?
thank you, Scott Harris. Thank you for signing
Yeah,
Framber Valdez.
yeah. Thank you for keeping your word.
If
Kind of
this,
took
I,
3 years for it, but
I
whatever.
do think this will work, and I'm gonna say thank you as well because I am pumped up about the season now, and I do think you're walking into the park every single day with a probably more favorable pitching matchup every single game.
Every day.
Yeah.
And a better bullpen for AJ Hinch to maneuver. So if
Yeah,
You
forgot
just-
about that too.
if this team just takes like a little stride in terms of hitting and get from 11th in runs to like 8th,
If you get
you're talking about like a
is anyone out
legitimate
there?
World Series contender.
if you get Dingler
And-
consistency, if you get
Yeah.
Wenzel Perez,
What you should, right? Second year.
you should. But baseball's weird. Anything can happen.
It's fair.
Dingler consistency, Wenzel Perez consistency, and stuff from Colt Keith, like a little bit here, like not. I don't expect him to be an all-star or anything like that, but
Yeah.
a solid 260 year out of Colt Keith,
Could he hit like a 785?
20
OPS?
dongs.
Yes.
Yeah, then
20.
That'd be
you'll
great.
be the best team in the AL if you get that out of those guys. With this pitching staff and with what you know you're going to get out of Riley Green and Carey and Torque.
Is there? I'll say it when we come back.
Because I'm pretty comfortable in saying Torque's going to be a 30-bomb guy again next year.
I want to talk the offensive just real quick when we come back. Then we'll go over the NBA trade deadline. But Feist
And
tells us about
Glaber,
Planet
too.
Fitness.
Planet Fitness, the home of the judgment-free zone where everybody can get a full-body workout in 30 minutes, and all memberships include fitness training. You get all that for just $15 a month, or you can upgrade to the Black Card and get use of amenities like hydro massage, total body enhancement, and access to over 2,700 locations worldwide. Join in Club or online at planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
Listen, I'm back in the gym. All right, I'm a little sore from it. You know, I deal with that is my massage chair from my guy, Dr. Eric Duncan, over at the Massage Chair House, the largest massage chair showroom this side of the Mississippi. That's why he has the #1 massage chair review channel on the internet. Make sure you guys check it out, massagechairhouse.com.
And let me tell you about Heartbreaks and Hockey Talk. Listen, forget the flowers. Let's talk hockey this Valentine's Day. Join 4-time Stanley Cup champion Darren McCarty for the event at Diamondback Music Hall. Hockey Talk and Heartbreak, a night of legendary stories, laughs, and the kind of grit only a Detroit icon can deliver. Again, Saturday, Valentine's Day. Go out, get some tickets right now at Diamondback Music Hall. Shows at 6, doors are at 7. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's in Belleville. Have a great time with Darren McCarty. You can bring your wife. You can buy some tickets. It'll be fun. It'll be laughs. It'll be drinks. It'll be food. Go have a good time with D-Mac.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
as they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Aaron's Heating and Air Conditioning. Make sure you guys give them a call if you need some furnace help, if you need to make sure your AC is going to work when it gets warm out here, and we got Framber Valdez and Tarek Skubal throwing heaters. Go to SharonsHeating.com. You can schedule an online quote, get a free instant quote, and check out all their financing options. They've been helping out Michigan families and Tigers fans for over 40 years, so they could do you next. SharonsHeating.com.
Hell yeah.
Come in your house and do you.
Jungle Juice is a bold, high-performance cannabis brand where raw power meets rugged innovation. Check out the big oil smooth performance of their new 2-gram XL. Check it out. Upgrade hardware, zero hassle, and designed to be clog-resistant and inhale-activated. USB-C rechargeable. Check them out in over 250 different dispensaries across Michigan, and follow them at Get Jungle Juice.
I do want to say, obviously, all the excitement, this one brushed under the rug, but happy birthday, Simon Edmondson.
So happy birthday, Simon Edmondson.
Get healthy. We miss you. Get healthy, buddy, please.
I hate like the hockey injury reporting. You just don't know what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, it was.
Maybe it's for the better.
Yeah, it's a lower body injury.
Do you freak out more or freak out less?
Freak out less. Because if it's actually something, they'll tell you it's actually something.
Okay.
But if it's just lower body injury or upper body
D-Mac's
injury.
the one that scared me, by the way. He was like, yeah, get your surgery during the... I'm like, surgery?
Yeah, he probably did. It was probably... Because D-Mac was saying it's probably a hernia. And so you get the surgery, sew it back up, recover for
30 days.
A month, and you'll be good.
Yeah. I guess. Last night they got their asses kicked, by the way. Holy shit. I'm telling you, 5-on-5. It is what it is. Got the deadline after that. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, 5-on-5. They were 0 for 3 in the power play. They haven't scored a power play goal.
0-16.
Yeah, I know. That's why they 5-on-5. They were getting shots at the net. I mean, they just got bullied by Utah. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later.
It was too good of a night to get salty about the Wings.
Too good of a night.
You're right.
I have the projected WAR from all pitchers going into next season that I saw online. From Fangraphs for you guys. I threw it in there and Slack, Chris, if we want to show this.
Here it is.
Is there a spot where you guys project the Tigers? You guys think they'll be top 5, top 10?
Projected WAR, I think they'll be 3rd.
All right.
You may have a winner.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe.
I'll do 4th.
The Tigers
Second.
come in at number 2 with projected
Number
17.8, right behind the Red Sox, who are carried by guys like Crochet and Suarez.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
That's kind of crazy that the
Over the
Dodgers aren't
Dodgers.
higher. Because I feel like Shohei would heavily weigh that because he also hits 40 bombs and steals 50
So
bags.
how's that work for a WAR as a team, which is a collective WAR?
Projected WAR.
Yeah.
I fucking hate
Rotation.
that stat, by the way.
Rotation.
go
I
on,
hate
kid.
that stat.
WAR makes...
It's the dumbest fucking stat.
Yeah, I know.
It's completely hypothetical.
Analytics make sense in baseball. And
Does WAR make sense in baseball?
kind of,
Wins
yeah.
above, you know who the fuck your replacement's going to be? How
WAR
they
is
perform?
heavily weighted by triples, stolen bases, and like defense. And so those are things that like I don't know, not the average guy can do that well. Like average guy can hit some doubles. Everybody can hit home runs nowadays, but like I don't know. I like WAR, not as much, but
I think
I think you need it in baseball.
I think I'm not a big WAR guy because the whole, for me, when I was deep, was the fucking
Maybe Mike Trout.
yeah.
It's like one plays first, one plays center. He's gonna get more chances to
Yeah.
make highlight
Yeah,
plays
exactly.
and cover the ground. I think I saw our guy, shout out Shep,
Shout out Shep.
former
Shout out
broadcaster for the Detroit Tigers. He tweeted out an eye-popping stat. Skubal wins this hard case, and the Tigers are now paying Valdez $38.3, Skubal $32, Flaherty $20, $90 million on 3 arms. More than payrolls of Minnesota, Cleveland, and the White Sox.
Get the fuck out of here, for real?
Out of 3
probably true.
arms.
More than the Cleveland payroll?
Yeah, I mean the only person they pay is
Oh yeah, they're younger than us.
Yeah, Jose
young
Ramirez,
team.
and he's not even on that
I
big of a
guess.
contract because they got him early. They got him like Jose Ramirez was one of their, youth.
What's going on with him, by the way? After all the gambling stuff,
Nope, that's
He got caught gambling.
their closer.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh,
Class A.
yeah.
Class A.
Class A, you're right.
But Jose Ramirez, they got him because they signed him when he was like fucking 16, you know? Like,
Give him, like,
and
Dominicans.
so,
The first time, cheap the second time.
yeah.
Saved a bunch
hates
of
the
money.
Tigers.
They hit him with
Sorry.
the Acuna contract where it was like 8 years, $100 million.
He just re-signed on another extremely team-friendly deal, saying,
loves
"I
Cleveland."
love Cleveland.
Yeah, dude.
I love Cleveland."
It's crazy.
Would be
Makes one
sick
of 'em.
if School did that.
He-
Who the fuck
hates
wants to
us.
go to Cleveland on vacation?
He pipes up when he plays us.
He
Talking
does.
the
I
most
mean, he
shit.
pipes up when he
Always.
plays everybody. He's a dog.
Also,
What was the third team? It was Cleveland, Minnesota, and who else?
White Sox.
White Sox.
3 other teams in your division.
That's insane.
Yeah. So
White Sox makes sense. though.
War
Sox are
equals wins above Artards, says Adam from the D in the super chat.
I agree.
It's fair.
Also, another crazy stat. I don't know if you guys saw this. Framber Valdez was 5-0 with an ERA of 2.3 and 22 strikeouts in 5 appearances versus the Guardians in his career. Dominates the Cleveland Guardians. Absolutely love to hear that.
That is cool.
Yeah.
Do like to hear that.
Love
We
to hear
do love to hear that.
Yeah,
Guardians
fuck the
make
Guardians.
us sweat. Is this, I heard someone say, or I think I saw a tweet. I could be wrong.
Do we get
I'm
that?
checking.
Or no?
His highest ERA is the 3.66.
Yeah.
As a full-time
As a
starter.
full-time
he had
starter?
like a 5 in his second year. I
That's
think.
kind of nuts.
So what do you guys in the chat, what do you want us to talk about next? The Pistons or the Lions?
Big moves being made.
Because right now the poll says Lions.
They did vote Lions. But we squeeze a little
But
bit
I
more
feel
on
like
the
it was
Tigers.
too weighted. So that's why I feel like we should close that poll and then just put Lions or Pistons.
I guess you guys already kind of talked about like the lineup, or at least off defensively. So we're probably just not going to sign. Are there any righties out there that you could?
It was Suarez, and we don't want those strikeouts, is what I am trying to wrap my brain around. Because 1 year,
Has to be.
$15 million for Suarez. If you DH'd him, had Carey and Wright,
What was the
Colt
price?
that left
1 year.
1 year, $15 million to the Cincinnati Reds
To the Reds.
for 48 bombs, if I'm not mistaken.
He also loves Cincinnati. I don't know why
Why does he love
these
Cincinnati?
Dominican guys love Ohio so much.
He loved here. I
He's not
thought.
Dominican, though.
He said he
He's-
wanted to come back.
He did love here. Yeah, I don't know why these Latino guys just love Ohio so much, but he loves Cincinnati. He was there before. He wanted to go back. He could have got a better deal than that from somebody. You got to think. But maybe teams aren't trying to, except for the Dodgers. They just said, "Fuck it, here you go, Kyle Tucker. Here's $1 billion."
I think it was the strikeouts. Why the Tigers didn't want him at least, and Scott
I would
Harris
take- yeah.
kind of victory lapped not trading for him, which I thought was a crazy.
Yeah,
move
no,
to
Wheezy D.
Scott
We're not
Harris.
saying we don't want Suarez. We're saying the Tigers didn't want Suarez. I would
would-
gladly have signed Eugenio Suarez to a 1 year, $15 million deal.
Yeah, shit, 1 year, 20. What up?
Yeah, for real. Come hit 40 bombs for us.
Yeah,
Like, oh, no, I don't want 40 home runs on my team.
just split up him and
I
Riley.
just don't. Yeah.
So that's why I say they
Put him in the
would
six
have,
hole?
they should have done. But right now, is in terms of righties, we don't even have guys really in the system. We just have a bunch of left.
They got a
prep
bunch
bats.
of lefties, dude.
Bunch of lefties. Did Scott ever talk about? I know the modern baseball is like more strikeouts. Fuck it, like swing hard. Did Scott ever speak to that? Is he down for that? Like, is he?
I don't think he was thrilled at the comments
wait,
that were
wait,
made of
wait.
Riley Green. Like,
You're
I'm
right.
not
Yeah, I do
worried
remember
about-
saying something like that. You're
I
right.
don't
Tigers make
believe he
another
was
move?
thrilled.
What'd you
Tigers
say,
made another
Nick?
move, Smitty? What?
Have him look it up. You say what you said. I couldn't hear you.
I don't believe Scott Harris was thrilled, if I'm not mistaken, about those
Yeah.
comments like we do. We don't want
I do remember-
somebody
yeah, I do
striking
remember
out
saying-
200
yeah.
times, which obviously Riley Green was terrible down the stretch in terms of case.
It's not bad. It's just one guy in the lineup, though. No, like
Yeah, no,
especially
you
if
could
Riley's
survive it.
smacking home runs.
You could survive it for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I'm projecting Riley Green to make his third straight All-Star team be a key reason why this team wins the Central, top 3, top 4 team in the American League with a real chance to get to the World Series. I'm projecting another big year from Riley Green. Surprise to nobody. I think he takes a step back on his strikeouts and the power remains up, and his he's smacking doubles to go along with those home runs. So I got a lot of faith in Riley Green moving forward. I truly do.
No, I don't. Oh, Adam from the D. You're talking about Cobb. He said we signed
Cobb.
Boyd for $15 million. I was like, no fucking way. Like they just signed Matthew Boyd too. But no,
He's 16 million.
he meant Andrew Cobb. Yeah, it was Andrew Cobb, and he didn't even pitch. But this will make up for that. Signing Framber Valdez forgives the sins of Andrew Cobb and Alex Cobb, and Kenta Maeda. So
shout out.
Yeah.
What are your guys' expectations for Valdez?
Andrew Cobb, also not that good.
15 wins.
He's a solid role player, though.
13 wins.
Yeah, 15,
13 wins. 15 wins.
All-Star.
Yeah.
Who?
Valdez,
yeah.
As long as we come through defensively, the ground ball stuff is interesting.
I said it on BDE today that I wouldn't be surprised if Valdez had more wins than Skubal.
Why?
Because
going up against
going up against the number 2 guy on every other team. He's going to get more run support than Tarek Skubal. He will.
Already's a workhorse too.
He is.
Or did he go like 120 in the game last year or something like that?
Yeah.
He threw 2 complete games last year, I believe, which it was we had celebrations like we just won a World Series when Skubal threw that complete game against
the
Guardians.
fucking sweet.
It was a sick.
It was a complete game.
It was a dominant game.
Yeah, with like 14 strikeouts.
Threw like 103 in the 9th.
Yeah.
And he's just lit up there, dude. Scubal's going
Skubal is probably my favorite Tiger of all time.
He reminds me of Stone Cold Steve Austin. He fucking's like talking to himself.
He's the
up
man,
there,
dude. He's
bobbling
a psycho.
his fucking head and shit.
Yeah,
like
and he's fucking huge.
And he's like such a nice guy.
He's a bro, total bro.
Yeah,
total bro.
Valdez has little psychopath tendencies as well. So we
talked about before the show.
Yeah, we
him
might
killing his catcher.
Yeah,
Dingler's my dog. He does that.
He does that to Dingler.
Yeah, he's not gonna do it to Dingler.
I'm
calling somebody.
There's no way you can do that twice in your career.
Yeah, and AJ Hinch.
Yeah,
AJ Hinch wouldn't let him do that to Dingler. He's a catcher.
Yeah.
How much was AJ Hinch involved in this?
He was
a big reason,
he
right?
was involved a lot. He
Gotta be a big reason he came here
right before they signed him.
Yep, they met up. And
just like he met with Carlos Correa. So
and Bregman.
That's why I'm starting to believe now that Bregman just didn't want to be here. He was scared of Comerica Park. That's what I feel about Alex Bregman, because I feel like the Tigers offered this kind of money that they put out there for Valdez. I believe them that they put out there serious money for Bregman and he turned it down.
I don't know.
We had the counter offers that we didn't counter offer, or like we didn't accept his counter offers.
Yeah,
but we did give him a good offer. But it wasn't the 40 plus. Which, by the way, I just want to say this: holy shit, am I excited, boys! This is what I've wanted for my whole entire life. Go high annual. Lower in term, get some of these elite players in here. This is what we want. Yeah. They finally did it, fellas.
3-year superstar instead of an 8-year guy.
Exactly. Yeah. For a 32-year-old, hell yeah, let's do it. Give him 3 years tops. I really doubt that he doesn't opt into that, last year of the deal. But yes, this is elite stuff from the ownership, from Scott Harris, from Greenberg, to get this contract done the way it is. And it just gives you a lot of flexibility with however the Skubal thing works out. But about damn time, fellas.
Absolutely.
High annual value, lower in term. Let's go.
And before we go to break, we got a super chat in there from Byrne. He says, getting sick of the Kenta slander. That man put his life on the line every single pitch. Sure, he might have given up 6-run leads, but the heart.
I fucking hated that guy.
Yeah,
he made me racist. That's how much I fucking hated that guy. I'll tell you that much. Let's go to break. Tell us about Loom.
You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get up out of here. Bye.
Shit, I had to look around like.
Never forget Pearl Harbor. let me tell you about Loom. Loom Cannabis. Go to loom.com. Screenshot this. You buy $80, you show them this, you get 40% off of that purchase. And every first customer, your first-time customer, you get a free shake ounce. Go to a Loom Cannabis next to you today, loom.com. Tell them Woodward Sports sent you.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
How do you think you won? This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Woodward Sports. Congratulations to the real Coach of the Year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
Buddy's Pizza has been your home for Detroit-style pizza for 80 years. And look at that. They got all of these special food items. They got the home-style pastas, their award-winning pizza, breadstick, everything you can name. And stay tuned to their social rewards program because all year they are rolling out new rewards. So make sure you enroll in the app and follow them on the social medias. And the best part, if you get a catering order of $200 or more, you will get 20% off using the promo code Woodward20. That's Woodward20. Gets you $20 off your 20% off. Sorry, your 20% off. Excuse me. Let me say it right. 20% off your meal of over $200 or more.
Hell yeah, dude. I was
Buddy's Pizza, check it out.
I was told today by multiple people that the meatballs at Buddy's are fire, and we might be having Buddy's on to do a little promotion on the show in the next week or so.
They're bringing meatballs.
I'm going to tell them to bring some meatballs for sure.
Yeah, bring the fucking bowls.
Let's bring the fucking meatballs.
Bring the meatballs.
Hey, don't put too much garlic in the sauce.
I'll try the fucking bowls live on air. What up, though? Welcome back.
Put too many onions in the sauce.
Too many onions. Is there such thing as too much? Is such thing as too much garlic?
There's no such thing as too much garlic.
Depends what you're making. My girl, she be trying some Asian dishes, a little too much garlic at times. I'm telling you.
There's no such thing as too much
Italian dishes, you garlic it up.
You got too much garlic, you just get more of the food.
No, I'm telling you. You come over and try it. I'll show you.
Piece of bread, forget about it.
Hope she don't listen. I love it. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend to share the stream. Welcome back to Whatever Waits Live, WoodwardSports.com. We got to get the people that want. I know you guys want to talk Pistons trade deadline. I know you guys want to talk about the Detroit Tigers contending for a World Series, and I mean that wholeheartedly. That's kind of crazy to fucking say.
They're the best team in the AL right now.
But right now, we need to talk about the Detroit Lions. Because that's who's won the poll back-to-back times now. And they need to pull fucking
Lions fans.
Chris Harris. Or Scott Harris.
They need to pull Scott Harris.
Right now.
It's there. What if they all did it? What if they all did it except for the Pistons?
Too late.
Listen, Nick, this morning, would you text the group? You said, I'm really excited. You used
woke
different
up,
verbiage.
You woke up horny as...
No, he woke up excited.
Woke up horny as fuck. Who's trying to have a kid?
Yeah, go to read. You're looking for it? Go to read it.
That was a Facebook post by some kid I went to high school with. She was so funny.
What did he say?
Woke up horny as fuck. Who's trying to have a kid?
I would do that. I was like 21.
Yeah, he was probably like 17, 18.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
I said woke up rock hard. Pistons make a big move. Scott Harris has a pulse. Wings get big upgrade at the deadline. Pistons don't make big move. Didn't even mention the Lions.
I was gonna say
I
though,
was
like,
rock hard about the Tiger news.
of that text though,
to the desk.
The craziest, most one that's like, if it had not happened already, that wasn't believable was the Tigers part.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it happened. Now, the Pistons let us down. What could happen for the Lions?
Yup.
We talked a little bit about it yesterday. Jay Glazer officially reported. Do you have the video? Actually, I sent the tweet.
Yes.
All right, that's right.
All right.
Jay Baby.
There's a couple guys. If they tell you their plan,
he's like the not evil
I think
Stu
his time
Finder.
with the Raiders is done.
I do.
Before the draft?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Is there a landing spot that makes sense in your opinion?
A ton of them. I'm not going to say what it is yet because I'm going to try and help it out.
Sure. What kind of haul do you think realistically a Max Crosby gets in general?
He probably more than Micah. So the day it happened, no less than 20 teams called me. and asked, dude, is this real? Can we get him? What's it for? Oh, my God, we're not there yet, but yes, it's real.
Do you think his time with the Raiders is done because that's a Raiders decision or because that's a Max Crosby decision?
They didn't want to do it. But he was just like, I'm not going through another rebuild.
Crazy.
Listen, this is not a podcaster. This is not a YouTuber. This is the NFL on Fox's Jay Glazer reporting that Max Crosby is ready to go. He wants to get out. He doesn't want to do the rebuild again. And now before we flirted with this, Detroit Lions getting him, and it was rumored that Brad called.
It was
the Raiders that didn't want to do the deal.
It was.
But Max was part of that too. Max was
was.
like, I want to be Raider for life. He's got Kobe tatted on him. He's always like lived that Kobe legacy. And like I respect it. That's one of the reasons I love him. But they fucked him last year. Because the guy with that Kobe mentality, they went to him while he's trying to fucking do what he does, and like we can't play you because we actively are trying to lose.
We're trying to tank.
And he just wasn't having that shit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be there too if that was my mentality. If you're trying to win every fucking game, you're trying to just ball out nonstop, like they're actively trying to fucking lose, I'm trying to get the fuck out of there too. But either way, our guy, John Macaroon, reports the Lions are on top of the list. There are other teams, but the Lions are on top of the preferred destinations for Max Crosby. When does this happen?
It has to happen.
This does not fucking happen. Not here.
Not here.
Not for the Detroit Lions. It may happen for Detroit Red Wings because they got that, you know what I'm saying, the glitz and glamour.
And there's a lot of Michigan guys in hockey.
It does never fucking happen that an elite player has said, I want to go play for the Detroit Lions. And not only that, you just so happen to be within striking distance of a fucking Super Bowl championship. Like, it's there. I mean, you can sniff it. You're in the room. You know? You have to fucking do this.
Yeah.
To pass up on this. I get there's stuff in the way. We'll talk about the stuff in the way. You can fix that. Easy fixes, by the way. It would be the most nonsensical shit.
This is what you do.
This would be old line shit if you don't do it.
This is what you do. And like, Brad Holmes comes from the Les Snead, Los Angeles Rams.
Fuck them
picks. What did they do when they hit a snag of where they were as a franchise?
Trade Jared Goff.
It just happened. It so happened to be Jared Goff, but they traded for a game-changing player to push them through to win a Super Bowl. And obviously, it's not Jared. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying they traded for the game changer. It just so happened they got rid of Jared Goff in the process. Mm-hmm. Right now, you hit your first snag. Really, your first stumble backwards. You still have the great team. You got everybody set. Yeah. You can do it money-wise. You can make it work. You can change contracts to fit him in here.
Got some numbers.
And you have a game-changing player that would give you automatically one of the best defenses in the NFL clamoring to be here. You got to do it. You got to do it.
Now, the things that would stop you from doing it, or excuses that people will tell you why they didn't do it or won't do it, is the money. I think I grabbed it from Spot Track. I probably should have sent it to Chris. I didn't.
What's real quick, before we get too many cousins or the one cousin yelling too much in the chat, Wheezy D313 says, I thought we needed a complete secondary linebacking and offensive line overhaul. Fuck it. Blow it up now. You know what makes the secondary and a linebacking core look better? When you have Aiden Hutchinson across from Max Crosby. And you know what would make a guy like, I don't know, Hall of Fame center who is still under contract, Frank Ragnow, be like, hey, maybe I want to give it one last go. You acquire a guy like Max Crosby to put across from Aiden Hutchinson. So I know you got a bit that you just like live out, and that's what you do, but this is just an absolute no-brainer. And if Brad Holmes doesn't do it, I'll be disappointed. And I know he's not going to. I know he's not going to do it. I don't think he has the balls to do it. I think they're too worried about being a good team.
We did call the Tigers yesterday, and it worked out.
And it worked. I'm doubling down.
Interesting.
Bald-headed pussy. You don't do this.
He just loves all the bald guys around him. No, but I think they are too concerned at what will happen if it doesn't work. What happens if we trade those picks and it doesn't work out? I don't think the Lions as an organization.
You can't do that. You didn't do dick, and it didn't work out last year.
Exactly.
You didn't even make the playoffs.
You
got to do this.
You got
to do it. You have Jared Goff with a void year, Penei Sewell with a void year, Amon-Ra with void years, Aleem McNeil with a void years. If he's not part of the trade, I could knock off $32 million off of Jared Goff, $69 million cap hit. That has to go down this year regardless, no matter what, because you're $8 million over the cap as we speak. Do the same thing for Penei Sewell. It's 11 right there. 7.5 for Amon-Ra St. Brown. And then another 5.5 for Lee McNeil, optional, or you include him in the trade. That's $56 million cleared right there.
Yep.
It's $30 million you trade for him this year towards your cap. $56 million, you fit that in along with your draft class. Shit, you can probably fit that along with a center too. You gotta make the books work for it.
You have to.
And to be honest with you, if this costs having to depart from people that I love,
I don't
Brian
care.
Branch Stan, I'm fucking fine with it because the edge rusher position is paid the second highest in this league for a reason. Aiden Hutchinson's the second highest paid. I'm sorry, the most highest paid player, non-quarterback player in the National Football League for a reason. It affects the game more than anybody else. Nowadays, when you're facing elite quarterbacks in these playoffs, that's what you need. Look at Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes. Go 1 and go 1B. The two times they fell short in the playoffs, defensive lines.
Yeah.
That Giants defensive line with JPP, Usi Muwara, Michael Strahan, the fucking JPP again. Yeah, Justin Tuck, the Dominican Sue. We've watched it for our own fucking eyes.
Mm-hmm.
The defensive line shut down Patrick Mahomes last year.
Yeah.
You get that? I love Brian Branch. I don't necessarily need a Brian Branch.
You got to think the only edge rushing combo that would be comparable in the National Football League to Aiden Hutchinson and Max Crosby would be Danielle Hunter and Will Anderson Jr. And they got bum ass C.J. Stroud in that offense, damn near to an AFC Championship game.
The defense carried.
Now, if you do that with what you already have offensively, and like I said, I'm pretty sure Frank Ragnow would be like, okay, yeah, I'll give it one more go if you trade for Max Crosby.
You fucking do it, man.
And Taylor Decker wouldn't retire.
Taylor Decker would come back. I mean, this would be another last dance.
It would.
Another last dance in Detroit.
And that's what I'm saying. What if they do it too? And then the Red Wings come back and they make a move, and then the Pistons just got their dick in their hand with Kevin Huerter.
Hey, summer baby.
Summer baby.
I'm going to be straight up with you guys. I only have like 3 untouchables on this Lions team, and it starts with Hutch.
Yeah.
If you're making this trade, St. Brown, Sewell. That's really it.
And they would not be a part of this trade.
Yeah.
I'm the one part that just, by the way, shout out to Adam from the D with the super chat. He says, edging for edges. He's got the shirt. I don't know, that's a Woodward Sports shirt. Shout out to him. I'm edging for edges as well, man.
I'm edging for edges.
This defensive line was very disappointing at times last year, but he also super chats that the NFL is not ready to have 2 Watts on the edges.
Yeah.
Let's fucking flip the script. All right, white boy summer all year long. Listen, I already fucking coined it. We coined the nickname last year, the White Walkers.
The White Walkers.
Walking down quarterbacks, fucking killing their dreams, cold and slow.
Yeah.
You got to fucking do this, man.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Max Crosby is more than just an edge rusher. He led all edges and run stuffs last year.
He's a dog.
Not run tackles, not stuffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aiden Hutchinson doing the same damn thing. The other thing, too, he also led all defenders and stuffing runners for a loss.
Yeah.
In the NFL.
In the NFL.
On the shitty, poopy Raiders.
Yeah. Not across from Aiden Hutchinson.
Not across from Aiden Hutchinson.
And then Tyleek Williams would be an all-pro. And then you have Jack Campbell coming on blitzes when you have Max. Could you imagine the fear those 3 whites would put in quarterbacks, having Aiden Hutchinson and Max Crosby come off the edges and Jack Campbell coming up the middle, dude?
Oh, my God.
You would make people shit their pants. I feel like this is a no-brainer to me. I don't care what the cost is. Like Nick said, obviously the big 3 you're not touching, but I would give up a Lee McNeil and 3 first-round picks for Max Crosby right now.
What did you say?
I'll give up a Lee McNeil and 3 first-round picks
3?
for Max Crosby. Yeah.
Yep.
That's the one thing he said that I don't agree with. That he said Max Crosby would, yeah.
If that's what it truly is, I would do it.
I would do it, dude.
Whatever the price.
Whatever the price.
I think it would be, because the reason why I think it would be less than Micah, 1, he's older. 28 years old. Micah's 25, coming off a rookie deal. 2, I guess that's the other tough part, too, actually, because Micah was in a contract year where, like, you could trade for him, but you can't guarantee he was going to be on your team the following season. He kind of could demand where he was going. Max doesn't really have that situation going on, but Micah, all-pro every single year of his career.
Yeah.
Max, I think only 2 all-pros, and I think they were second teams.
Yeah.
Like, so I just think off age, off performance.
Micah's better.
Yeah. I think get Max for a first and maybe a player first and another pick and a player. I don't think you need to go 2 firsts and a player or more than that. I should
Micah's
say.
like a better player, but I think Max is a better edge.
I think Max is a better football player. Mike is a better.
He's like a game breaker.
Yeah,
Like, and he can play
Mike's better at getting
linebacker
to the
and move
quarterback.
around
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah, exactly.
And Max, he's your you're getting an all-world edge, and you would have 2 of them. And he's a dog. He's such a Dan Campbell guy too.
Led the position and fucking run stuff.
So he was begging to play for the Raiders, dude.
Missed 2 games, by the way, too. One, the 2 that they've made him for, they forced him to sit because they wanted to tank.
And you want to talk about playing for your hometown team?
That's what I'm saying, man. That's the other part of this too.
For Dan Campbell,
he said he wants to play here.
For Dan Campbell,
there's this clip I got there on my Twitter.
and
I don't
then
know
we
if I
could
can put
get
it on
Raheem
here.
Morris.
But he's literally telling Penei Sewell, he's asking Penei Sewell, like, what's playing with Dan Campbell like?
Yeah.
And Penei Sewell's looking at the camera like, you fucking hear this shit right now? Like, you getting this? You getting this right now?
Penei should have been like, it's the best thing I've ever done in my life.
Dude, I get the hurdles. You got to do it.
Fuck a hurdle. Run
Fuck a hurdle.
Run through them.
Yep. Risk. The greater the risk, the greater the reward.
The greater the risk, the greater the risker.
And to be honest, like, you gave up. You did a rental for fucking Carlton Davis.
The greater the risk.
This guy's under contract for 4 more years.
Greater the reward.
Or 3 more years. This is a no-brainer.
You know what? I'm back on hand jobs. Shout out Trey.
And we want the smoke.
That shit was so funny. You know who's also down for this? How about Aiden Hudson?
Yeah, he wants it. Run it.
Got that clip?
Yeah, do we want to double? All right.
Yeah.
We'll go.
But I want Max to be a Lion pretty badly.
Yeah.
And I'd like him to be a Bear, but it's because of you that I want him here badly, if that makes sense. He's another, I don't know, his time in Vegas, he's a Michigan native.
Yeah, right.
Just like you. Can you just, like him, you on the field, and then him, you, Dan Campbell, there's just something
it sounds right.
It's just right. It's like head and shoulders being right for your dandruff and scalp cooling needs.
That's right.
Can you paint me the picture of why that's the perfect pit?
I was actually looking that up on the way over here because I was hearing some rumblings about it, but I don't know.
I'm the rumbling. Nice to meet you.
Right,
Go on.
In the event that it did happen, that would be so dangerous. But and me and Max have a great relationship. I'd love to play with him.
What do you mean?
What do I think of the?
What do you mean you have a great relationship? I don't know. What's the relationship?
We see each other every now and then. We'll DM every now and then, and we both have a lot of respect for each other's games.
Okay.
And so.
Have you ever worked out
together? The likelihood of him coming to Detroit is high. No, just given with the amount of guys that they have to pay
There's
in the
money,
building.
yeah. I'm living in a dream world.
Right.
I know it.
In a dream world, though, it sounds really good and it sounds right, which I'm all for.
Come on, man. You know who's more excited about this? And
I went to the wrong side.
I want it.
I did too. How about Amon-Ra St. Brown? He's got a podcast. He's got to be the one pushing this. He's got to be the one out there calling Brad a bald pussy if you don't do it. I should probably cut that part out and clip this.
Yeah. Wait, where'd it go? There it is.
Amon-Ra.
It would be so lit. I feel like I can't think of a duo like Aiden and Max if they were on the same team. But again, that's neither here nor there.
Don't you let him go to Chicago. Don't you let him. I don't know if you'll sweep him this next year if that happens.
If he goes to Chicago, I'll be hurt.
Have you talked to Max?
I have not. I have not talked to him.
He's not here, obviously. I wonder if he's just getting hit up by everybody.
He probably is.
You think?
Probably is, yeah.
You should maybe just send him some pizza.
I'll send him.
Send him a Detroit-style slice and sticks pizza.
I think I will. I'll send him that. Send him a DM.
Yeah. What would the DM say?
Maybe like eye emoji, like just some very easy, very slight.
Very slight, yeah. Not like let's just go. Like imagine you crushing Caleb Williams' soul. Nothing like that.
Nothing like that.
Nothing like that. No
Then
Jordan Love.
Chicago, right?
Nothing like that.
Can I say it?
Let me hit that. Listen, guys. I know it's crazy. I know it may be a long shot. But if I'm not a goddamn Lions fan, if I'm not pushing this narrative for it to happen for us.
Yeah.
I'm not a goddamn Lions fan if I don't want this guy on my team. If you don't want good players on your team, good fucking riddance. Go root for the Vikings or something. This is the type of shit, the type of moves you need to make.
Easy. Now is the time you repair that relationship with God. You need God to tell you.
That's true.
You need it.
I do.
You got to pray tonight.
Yeah.
I do. Nick?
I don't think Brad Holmes is going to be answering any damn prayers, fellas. This isn't the way he does business. This is never the way he's done business.
Boom! Cut his mic. Mute him. Mute him.
Fellas, I wish I could get
You
in
got to
here.
believe.
and gaslight the people. This is never going to happen because Brad Holmes is scared of taking a shot like this. This isn't the way he's built it. He's built it through the draft, and you didn't make the playoffs this year. You took a massive step back when Ben Johnson and Frank Ragnow left. I would love this move, and it would fill up a lot of the negative spots on your defense.
Yeah.
And I think it would. This team A would just be so much fun to watch.
El Nick. Put El Nick in the chat. Everybody spam El Nick.
Every single snap on defense would be, a movie watching Crosby and Hutchinson work the other tackles. But, yeah, this is never going to happen because Brad Holmes is scared shitless to trade real draft capital.
Yeah, Duncan Stewart says, now with that attitude, you're damn right.
Yeah, goddamn right.
Listen, this is our civic duty.
Yeah.
Is to preach the gospel of
It's
Crosby.
what I'm saying, Nick. Everybody should be screaming this. You're most pissed off about Max MD. We're not gonna say the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I want this completely, but I have
Speak it into existence, man.
Brad Holmes
El Nick in the chat.
Nick,
Brad
you're the
Holmes
ticket holder.
Also, you think he's gonna go against his word? Like we're good. We're good, chat. You remember? Brad Holmes doesn't believe in a second edge.
I have this theory on his word stuff. When he said that shit,
Nick.
he had made calls that they just weren't able to connect on, whatever. Well, first and foremost, the Raiders were never willing to get rid of Max Crosby. That's definitely one hurdle you also have to get over. But he made the most calls on Myles Garrett. He's saying he's going to do the same things. He did make the calls.
Yeah.
He didn't fall through on the demands. And actually, I don't even think there were demands on the other ends of those phones because they should have told him, no, we're not getting rid of these guys.
Yeah, they just said they're not moving them.
And this is a situation. This is not a fucking Myles Garrett situation where it's like, all right, we'll just we'll extend you. Here you go. Max is already on a contract for 3 more years. You're not just gonna fucking throw him more money to throw him more money. He wants out. It might just be good riddance for him. I mean, they're in a rebuild situation anyway. They've done nothing with them.
Jesus, Adam, simmer down, Adam. We don't gotta go that far.
What do you do?
So let's all.
I am a fan of guys with big butts.
El Nick, Lick is what you're being called in the chat by DNC. Lick, boo, lick. Jeff,
No
Talk Sports
disrespect
says, who
whatsoever,
is
but I'm
taking a pay
sorry to
cut
tell
to get
everybody
Max?
the truth.
Oh, your big 3.
There's no pay cuts.
Your
There's no
big
pay
3.
cuts.
Your big 3 are pushing their salary back to those void years. Penei Sewell, Jared Goff, Amon-Ra St. Brown. You each take $20 million of each of their contracts and you put it on the void years, and then you give Max whatever the fuck he wants. You don't have to. You could keep everybody. You're probably not going to re-sign a Laporta or a Branch. I don't care.
I don't care.
Go win a Super Bowl.
Don't give a lovely mother shit.
Delonte HD says, I guarantee Frank is getting ripped right now, for sure. For sure. Those guys probably aren't even watching the Super Bowl. I guarantee Frank Ragnow, I don't know if he's on the internet. He might not get Wi-Fi on the boat when he's fishing for them hogs, but if he sees this, I guarantee he sits up in his chair a little bit. And then Burn with the super chat.
The first 3.
Says, Lord, I need the angel of the Lord to meet Brad Holmes tonight and to tell him make the trade. In your name, amen. Honestly,
Brad, if you don't get this done,
we'll
send a white woman to ruin your career.
We will. Allegedly.
We'll send Kay. We'll send Kay Adams.
We'll send Kay Adams after
we got connections.
Allegedly.
I've been up and close personal.
We'll get Fish. We'll get Fish back on the payroll.
Yeah.
We've been joking about it for a while. If we got to send Fish after you, we will. Keith Gajardo says, Nick wants Crosby to go to the Vikings. Ooh. Do you care to comment on that? Noted Vikings fan Nick.
Like a motherfucking villain.
I want Max Crosby as a Detroit Lion as much as anybody, but Brad Holmes is scared shitless to trade real capital and maybe trade a guy. Say that he might have to give up somebody that he drafted even, fellas.
Yeah.
They're in love with their own guys. They're not going to trade the draft capital, which stinks because it's
send a
tough.
white woman to ruin your career.
It's tough to win a Super Bowl this way.
We got tunnel here, Lady James.
We do.
I think Brad Holmes, this would be the all-in move for a gritty, elite defender that fits everything this culture is about. This would be it. This would be the home run move. But I just don't believe Brad will do this, and it sucks.
Boo, Nick.
Nick.
The first time he called, the Raiders weren't getting rid of him. The second time he called the Browns, they weren't getting rid of Myles Garrett. This is a situation that might be getting rid of this guy. It'll happen, man. Come on.
So, Nick, are you then saying that Max Crosby will be wearing a different jersey this year that's not the Raiders? Are you saying he will get traded but not to the Lions? not.
Yes.
Ooh.
Wow. Fuck, Nick.
What a dirtball.
Come on, man.
You guys think the Detroit Lions will make this move? Brad Holmes is scared of his own goddamn shadow.
You said they're telling us
his
Tucker's going to
draft pick.
re-sign Scooble. You can't fucking say we're going to get Max Crosby?
Boo. Yeah.
Do you guys seriously believe this? Last time we did this, it was the Davenport thing.
I think there's a chance this can happen. I truly feel like there's a chance.
I think there's a chance it can happen too. Easy talk me into it. Boo, Nick. Boo.
Boo, Nick.
You guys just haven't convinced me enough.
All right, how about this?
We just signed Framber Valdez. Anything can happen.
It literally.
Let's
That's like
take
the
a
least
random
likely thing to happen.
Let's take a random suggestion for the chat. Adam.
Yeah.
Stop it.
How do you think we should convince Nick?
Throw up these screenshots real quick and let's go to break.
What should we do about this?
Because this addressed Jeff's question as well.
All right.
I screenshotted.
I got him.
These are the contracts according over the cap of
I can see
Aiden Hudson. I'm sorry, not Aiden Hudson. I apologize. Jared Goff, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and Penei Sewell. You see that? I think it's 2030.
Yeah.
That
2030, void, 0 zeros, void, 0, 0, 0.
That's empty.
Empty calories.
Why we keep cycling through them?
You fold those contracts. You
put the other one
prorate one of the base salaries and the signing bonuses. You put them into that year.
Yeah.
And then you clear cap space for you. This is what the Eagles are doing. This is what the Rams have been doing.
2030 and 2031 there. 0, 0, 0, void, 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 void. Boom. Next one. 2030 or 2029 there. Void, 0, void, 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 0. Kirby has the same thing. He's got a couple on his. You can just take money off of their contracts now, kick the can down the curb, and go get Max Crosby. You can do it. Do whatever it takes. You can make the money work. He wants to be here. He's not going to play it for the Raiders. Fucking do it, man.
It just, I don't know, man.
I guarantee Howie's going to try.
Boo, Nick. Boo.
All right. We got to pay some bills. We got out of control there.
Let me tell you about Jack's. Jack's Car Wash. There's a ton of them all over the place. You can get a free one courtesy of Woodward Sports. All you got to do is text WSN to 888-522-1729 and get yourself a free car wash on us. It's Jack's Car Wash. And let me tell you about Lady Jane's. Lady Jane's haircuts are men open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. Stop in, sit down, relax, get an award-winning haircut from one of our lovely, talented stylists. You can get a hot leather, neck shave, a scalp massage, hot towel treatment, all that wrapped into one in the King's treatment. Lady Jane's haircuts for men open 7 days a week. It's wicked awesome.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today. Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shep Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
Mad Packs. Go to getmadpacks.com to find a store near you carrying the best product in the game. Shout out to Colton. He dropped us off some flour yesterday. It's just great stuff. They've got the high-low pre-rolls, boom shakalaka tarantulas, a ton of different strains, and their own line of concentrates. I got a Puffco with my name on it coming down the flight here pretty soon. Go to getmadpacks.com, find it near you. Mad Flavor, Mad High, Mad Packs.
And let me tell you about my guy, Dr. Jeff Pierce, the expert in injury insights and advice. Catch him on Tuesdays on BDE and Thursdays, Braylon Edwards Show with Shep, or catch him in person by visiting Michigan Sports and Spine. Schedule an appointment, calling him at 248-426-9944. Don't forget to send your mock trades and mock drafts to my guy, Dr. Jeff Pierce. What up, though? Welcome back to World Heavyweights Live over sports.com. These are my more reaction on Chris, Nicholas Kohloff. Smash the like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream. Brad, if you do not trade for Max Crosby, I will send a white woman to ruin your career.
That's fair. You would have deserved it.
I'll send Beth. You have no choice.
What?
Beth is white as shit. What'd you think she was?
Asian or something.
I thought she's Olive Garden or something.
Yeah, Native American? I don't know.
Olive Garden's white Italian. Beth's not a native. She just tans. She's German as shit.
What? You steal her saliva and do Ancestry.com to look up her
23% German.
Dude,
wow, I too am 17% Native Irish. Show us.
All right. We've been attacking GMs. We've praised the GM that we beat the shit off yesterday.
Shout out Scott.
What are we doing with Trajan Langdon today?
I mean, I'm disappointed
Yeah.
for sure. I think it was a miss. We'll see what happens, in the buyout market. But what did Norman Powell end up going for? Was it crazy?
Norman Powell didn't get traded.
He got traded to the Heat.
He's on the that was in the summer though.
Yeah.
Let me look that up because I don't recall.
If you could have done something like that for a player like that, I mean, not that many big targets got moved, really.
That's why I'm kind of.
But still, I think you should have taken you. Teams in the East got better. Zubats to the Pacers with Hallie and with possibly a top 5 pick, that could be dangerous. You got obviously Vooch to the Celtics with Tatum possibly coming back.
Wow, so they got him for just a 2nd round pick, and they got him for just a 2nd round pick. Norman Powell.
DNC, I'm with you on that one. I'm with you. I'm a come bucket truther as well. I think he's gonna.
Whoa.
I think he's gonna take care of business. That's his name. But yeah, you and the Knicks kind of did the same thing. Like the Knicks got Alvarado, you got Herter. Not any big move, but
something.
A piece that might be able to crack your rotation if he starts playing well. So yeah, I would have liked to see them do more. I'll give it shout out Drew Petzing. I'll give it a C-.
So that's kind of right where I'm at because C- to me feels right because I think you did a good job with the IV trade. Again, not calling it a home run, but it checked every box that you wanted. You wanted shooting. You wanted future draft assets, and you wanted financial flexibility to keep your cap sheet as clean as possible. So I thought that was a good, nothing shot, but. My thing with Karis LeVert is I get mad because I said it all day on the show. You could have definitely packaged Karis LeVert and some seconds to get somebody. But when I look at that list, some of the guys moved. Some of the guys moved in the deadline. Matherin, Tyus Jones, those were all guys that I was looking for the Pistons to trade for.
What if we traded for Matherin? That'd been crazy.
And at the end of the day, they didn't make those moves, but not a lot of those guys. Bobby Portis wasn't moved. Ty Jerome wasn't moved. Some of the names I want, Max Christie, that everybody swore was available, was never really available. There was just a lot of these moves that weren't going to happen, and unfortunately, there just didn't seem to be that person. I'd put it to you this way, to make it a D or an F, to be fair to you guys, who's the person that got traded today that you're the Pistons should have got him? Because if that's
I would have liked Matherin. He's kind of ass too.
Yeah, he is.
Kobe White. I would have liked Kobe White more than Kevin Herter.
Oh, that's interesting.
I mean, Jaren Jackson Jr. I would have liked that.
Okay.
And I guess nobody better than Jaren Jackson Jr. moved at the deadline this year. So that probably should have been the move that we did.
Anthony Davis?
No, Anthony Davis is not better than Jaren Jackson Jr. He plays 2 games a year. Super chat in there real quick, Nick, from Adam to the D. Good to lead you with this one. He says, a first, a third, and Nick's rumpus gets this done. Nick, you here to give your take?
Who the fuck is Adam from the D?
I don't know, but he wants
he
wants some cake.
Oh, my God.
Hey, just wait till the next subathon, Adam.
Would you offer your rumpus for a Super Bowl?
He's good.
Or NBA championship?
Jesus. All right. Enough about my rumpus. Here we go,
For a
fellas.
Super Bowl?
The Detroit Pistons failed this deadline because they didn't make the big upgrade, and I don't give a shit about the 25th pick or the 30th pick next year. I think they should have made a move. When we talked about the MVPs and that they've led, or top 3 in MVP, and they've led their team to championships. I talked about Joker, Giannis, and I talked about SGA yesterday. All 3 of them had a very solid number 2 scoring option that could hit from outside. Jamal Murray, Williams in OKC, and Chris Middleton with the Bucks. All 3 of them had that. The Pistons don't have that at all, and I think that's
Kevin
why
Huerter.
the Pistons are going to come up short ultimately and not get the job done.
TJ Bond with the super chat says, we might get Cam Thomas. The Nets waived him. Trajan better get on that horn. I would sign Cam Thomas for sure. And shout out Kool-Aid. He was like, well, who'd you cut to get him? Bobby Klippman? I was like, yeah, for sure. Sorry, Bobby.
Or Karras.
Or not Karras.
Fire him out of a cannon.
Not Karras. I would cut Bobby Klippman to sign Cam Thomas for sure. Yeah. And that's not any life-altering move, but I think he would do much better. He was in a bad space in Brooklyn on a bad team with bad coaching, chucking up bad shots. So if you could get him to somewhat right form with the good coaching and the good environment and the good cast of veterans and young leaders that you have here, he could be a solid piece for you. So for free, just to sign him, why the fuck not? I would do that.
I just don't believe that he would end up bringing value this year. I think it would take a lot of nurturing to get him back to being a good NBA player or to being a productive NBA player. But ultimately, I get it. Again, it's free. I wouldn't do it, but I don't think he matches his Pistons identity whatsoever. But I think if you could mold him, sure. To me, the reason why you could say that the Pistons failed this deadline is because you saw everybody in the East make moves but you. Like, you did make one move for Kevin Huerter, but you saw Boston make a big swing, get a former All-Star. You saw the Wizards be the biggest buyers in the NBA deadline. Like, that was crazy. You saw the Pacers go mortgage the farm for Zubats. Like, everybody is looking at you, which you are the top of the Eastern Conference, and saying this conference is gettable.
Yeah.
That is a blatant disrespect to you. That is looking at you on the throne right now and saying that is gettable, that is obtainable. What is there, I am not worried about. So I think that it is very fair to call this a failure when all of these guys, when all of these teams made moves. But ultimately, I don't think Michael Porter was ever available. I don't think Trey Murphy was ever available. Yeah. Like, the guys that we wanted, that we hoped, just weren't available. And I think that sometimes happens. You saw Minnesota go crazy for Giannis.
I think they were available, just the price was probably a little too much.
I don't think they were even available because
I think they're available.
Because
what the fucking Nets are doing with MPJ?
The Nets
you got him for one more year,
and
they had him set out the last couple of games. Like, he for sure was available. I just think they were asking.
So let me read. Facts. So the reporting from Mark Stein and them was that the reason the Nets actually want to keep MPJ is because they think, hey, we got all these picks, we got these young players. We could get the next disgruntled star, and then all of a sudden we're good. And that's a great number 2 or 3 to have. So they're looking at themselves as a step away, and if they can't get that star, then they sell MPJ. That's what they're thinking. I'm not saying that's right or wrong. I'm saying that's what they're thinking. So that's why some of these moves we didn't think were available. We saw the report that the Pelicans think they're a fucking playoff team.
Yeah, no,
the Pelicans
I'm
think
not
they're
going
a
to say
playoff
that.
team.
I'm not, because I'm good. They were definitely available. It's just they were probably asking too much, and
I'm trusting the reports
Trajan
of Mark
Langdon and this team. They look at what they have and the moves that they did to set themselves up to have a lot of have a lot of money and have a lot of flexibility in the offseason to where they're like, okay, if you're asking for 3 first-round picks for Michael Porter Jr., no, we're not going to do that. We'll just sign him in the offseason next year. Yeah. And that's what they can do now. So hopefully Kevin Huerter gets a shot back and he could be, that shooter off the bench. And you ride with what you got. But I'm disappointed they didn't make a move. I'm not mad they didn't sell the whole farm for Michael Porter if it was too much. But if it was like 2 firsts, I would have done it.
I didn't even see anything that weren't available.
I've seen reports aggregated for Jake Fisher and Mark Stein. That was who I kind of followed a lot this trade deadline. That the Nets were again, and it's misdirection smokescreen season, right? Like, everybody's saying everything.
Yeah, the NBA trade deadline.
I am trusting. I think it's great. I think it's a lot of fun and activity. It's just
people are getting shit wrong. People are just making up rumors. You get reports 2 hours later that, actually this trade didn't happen. This is how it went. NBA trade deadline sucks.
And it sucks for the Detroit Pistons. I think this was a missed opportunity.
I agree.
I'm at the point right now where it's up in the air. This team comes out of the East. I don't know if they will. I'm that far, and I think if you made that MPJ trade, you could have legitimately had a shot to win the title. Yeah, and right now, I don't think the Pistons go to the finals right now.
I said the same thing 48 hours ago, and so I'm right there. I'm right there with you. And I think it's fine to call it a disappointment. For sure, it is. I don't know if I quite call it a failure because I just don't know from the reporting that I've read, from the sourcing that I've read, what was actually on the table. Like what we're actually
Chris and we got L. Nick, dude.
I'm just saying, man. Like I wanted them to make a swing. You know this. I was the one screaming for a swing for at least get rid of Karis LeVert some seconds. And so I thought that. But when you look at what actually was moved, there were some players like Colin Sexton, Kobe White. There were some players that I wanted on this team that were moved. So yes, it is a failure. But I just don't know how many of that big swing was available. If you want to say Jaren Jackson Jr. and you didn't go for that, and you think that's the perfect fit and call it a failure, so be it. I personally
Chris Copeland
don't.
Says Petzing Barber. That's a good one. Good pull.
Yeah,
Chris Copeland for sure.
Where are you guys at with this Pistons team? Do you think they come out of the East, and how far do you think they could have gone with MPJ?
I think they still have a chance to come out of the East, yeah.
I think they still have a fighting chance to come out of the East.
Is it theirs to
when
lose?
It comes to facing whoever comes out of that West, that's the...
Yeah, I think it's theirs to lose.
That's why I'm a little disappointed. But the one thing that Chris and I were talking about, like on the way in today, was like there wasn't really that name out there that was like a sure thing to win you the championship, you know? So it's like I'm not too disappointed, but like at the same time, this is like it's opportunity, man. Like there's a wide open window right now for the Pistons specifically. I don't think anybody in the East outside of maybe the Boston is stopping them from getting to the finals.
Especially when now you look at the East and like next year, it is probably going to be a lot tougher. Like if people believe the Wizards, I don't. I have to see it. But like you have the Pacers made a move. Boston will obviously have Tatum back. Like there are some Cleveland's obviously desperate. Maybe they revisit that Giannis discussion in the summer. Like there's a lot of activity near the top of the East. So it's a high stakes moment, and I wish the Pistons went for it. But ultimately, I just don't see the reporting that shows that, hey, they called the Pistons and they wanted – the reports I heard were that they called and they wanted Asar or Ron, and the Pistons were like, no. That was the reporting that I heard from Tim Bontemps of ESPN. Tim Bontemps of ESPN, and I think I heard it from one other outlet too, but I know for sure it's Tim. Yeah, Tim Bontemps. He's a Dallas reporter. He's a Dallas reporter. We played him on the show, but yeah, I just think it's fair to feel disappointed, but ultimately I don't know that move that was truly available to win the East. But it's still a failure because you didn't get that upgraded role
Griffin.
Damn it. I like the Hawks trade for the Hawks.
Which one, the Kuminga?
Cumbucket and Buddy Hield for Porzingis. I saw all the Warriors fans crashing out that they traded for a guy with cancer.
Jesus.
AIDS.
Bro got the Folga?
Oh, yeah, AIDS. Bro
got the Folga?
Not cancer. Sorry, AIDS. Way worse.
Way worse than Folga? That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't think Folga has this specificity. I think it's just
yeah, it's disease. Literally just
we definitely got something weird going on.
Just a sickness.
I thought
he actually has some. It is like a Folga type of thing.
Yeah, no, I think it's AIDS. They kept saying AIDS.
No, it's not AIDS. It's out there. I just forgot the name of it. It's like a complicated, like
Broach is using his platform to say
Latin
whatever.
name.
I ain't never heard of no Latavia.
Who the fuck is Dingus Pingus?
Pingus.
Yeah, I guess I'm disappointed because maybe I don't know.
Alleged AIDS.
Definitely wanted MPJ.
Oh yeah, no. Porzingis
Michael
does have some type
Michael,
of disease.
Jesus.
Yeah, he does. It's
Magic
some type
Johnson
of foot
beat
disease.
AIDS.
Huh?
Yeah, Porzingis does have a disease. It stemmed from that Boston Finals where he was like hurt or whatever.
Yeah.
There is something.
He's got POTS.
Yeah, that's what I know what it is. I know he has some. I just don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is.
It was so funny, dude. I saw a bunch of Golden State fans on Twitter just like, they traded Kuminga for some dude with AIDS. I was like, oh, man. That's crazy, bro. All right, let's go to break. Tell us about Chill Medicated.
I will tell you about Chill Medicated. No matter who we are, what we do, we all have our daily aches and pains. Chill Medicated, that's what they're here to do, man. Providing reliable relief so you can live your best life. Chill Medicated, guys. Check them out. ChillMedicatedCBD.com.
Get for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Find your sun with Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Made with real iced tea and real vodka. Cold, refreshing, and made for moments like these all year long. Let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You know, you guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, you know, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
How do you think you won? We got Tully, everybody. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Best drink in the game out right now, and it's not even close. It's Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Truly is delicious. 4.5% alcohol, low in calories. There's a big game coming up on Sunday. No better pairing, great food, and a little bit of Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Make sure you pick some up for the store. Stack your fridge for the big game this Sunday. Sun Cruiser, make sure you guys check it out.
Did Gronk really get bricked up when she was doing that?
I couldn't.
I'm not trying to meat watch that hard.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I couldn't.
I read it on Twitter.
Oh, sure you did. Yeah, you're ready. Yeah.
I read it on Reddit.
I would definitely let Kay Adams choke me like that.
She was doing the choke completely wrong, by the way.
It's cool.
And
Don't
he
care.
was doing the defense. CM Punk is... Well, I'm like, whatever.
He's a wrestler.
Exactly. I will say this. I'm obviously disappointed, but I don't really know... I think another reason why they didn't do anything to Pistons specifically is like they don't really know where they are completely until like they test this finals run, if it even becomes that.
Yeah.
To find out what you need or what you want to invest in. And the more I've sat on the Kevin Huerter trade, I've grown to love it even more than I did before.
Traded Ivy.
Well, beyond that, which to be honest with you, maybe I'm an Ivy fan now. I'm gonna be watching this guy like a hawk to see if he turns into what everybody was saying he was.
They traded for another guard. Well, they traded Ayo DeSumo, and then they traded for Rob Dillingham, who's a guard, and then they added another guard. They didn't.
Rob
They
Dillingham
didn't.
gets
Sorry,
minutes
that was
over
false
Ivy?
news. Brendan, easily scammable Brendan.
Easily scammable Brendan.
He got sent-held or something, but he just read the trade wrong, and he was like, dude, Cole Anthony just got sent to the Bulls. I was like, no way. That would be...
No, I think he did.
No.
I saw
Cole
something
Anthony got
that
traded
said- no,
somewhere.
I don't
Yeah,
think
he got
did.
traded to the Suns.
Oh, okay.
It was like a revision of one of the Bulls trades, and they added a couple players to go to different places.
I saw a meme that said that the Bulls are gonna do for center. They're just gonna stack two guards in like a trench coat. 'Cause that's all they can. do.
Jaden Ivey and Rob Dillingham in a trench coat is their center.
Yeah.
I want to do something, but I'll for sure get canceled.
What?
If you got killed for the bikini, I'll send in the group text.
Oh yeah, don't AI any lines.
This is
any
not
Lions
AI. I made this.
If it's Framber Valdez, go ahead. But if it's a Lions member, you know that soft ass group of men. How could you? It's
I sent it in
fucking
chat.
Twitter, dude.
Yeah, it's Twitter. Have fun. I got to make a burner because I forgot to log into my other burner. And it says it's me anyway.
Yeah, dude, do not do that. Yeah, you can't do that.
Let me talk about stuff that's happening on air. I apologize. It's fire, dude.
That is fire.
I got to make the burner so I can do it.
You do. But now everybody's going to know it's you.
I mean, I'll let the chat know.
What grade do you give the deadline, Easy?
For the Pistons?
Yep.
C.
Are you shocked
No.
that they chose to go the passive route?
No, they said they weren't going to do nothing big. Tobias putting out that random, like...
That's crazy.
I didn't hear the drop.
I didn't either. I was just looking at that picture.
Oh, the picture I sent. Tobias putting out that like random like Detroit propaganda. I think the writing was like all on the wall that they weren't going to get rid of him, and that was your big salary filler to make a big move. So, Karis LeVert's been playing like shit this year, so it's not even like you could have added him to somebody else to grab somebody else. Because who the fuck wants him at this point?
I feel like you could have.
And there was nothing like sexy out there outside of MPJ, who is like ultimately still probably a 3 on a championship team.
Yeah,
maybe would have been R2, but again, that's pipe dreaming a little bit. So it's like I'm not super disappointed. So I'll go C+. You know what? Fuck it. Ivy's gone. A++. 110% actually.
How would you grade it, Nick?
I would give it a D. I couldn't think of anything on the spot. I got him at a D because I think this was a missed opportunity, and I do still believe you can win a championship with Cade for sure, but you need that secondary scorer, and I don't believe they have it on this team. Jalen Duren is a hell of a big man, and I think he's going to be a multi-time All-Star for years to come, but his dominance is within his physicality and getting boards and getting easy putbacks and lobs. It's not making tough shots from deep, and I think that's what you're going to have to do in the playoffs, like those guys that I mentioned did, like Williams, like Jamal Murray, and like Chris Middleton did for those teams' runs when they won championships next to MVP caliber players.
Yeah, I'd go C-, man. I think that you know, you did do one good move, but I think what knocks it down is that I do think that you could have moved Karis LeVert in some seconds and got Kobe White, like in particular, or just somebody. Like I wanted Bobby Portis because I wanted shooting in the front court, or Kelly Olynyk, but it turns out that neither of those got moved. But Kobe White did get moved, and that's a player that I think could have helped this team. You know, he averaged 20 a game last year and shot the ball well, and is a playmaker and a guard you trust. So that to me is like a move where I'm like, damn, you could definitely done that. Considering Kobe White was literally traded for seconds. He was quite literally traded for the package that you could have offered.
It's crazy that you even typed that out, bro, because like if you accidentally pressed send, you would have been cooked.
It would have blew up though.
It would have blown up
Would've
for
did well.
sure.
Not would have done well for my career.
Not would have done well for your
I
career.
don't know. What I don't. It's like I have fucking.
I mean, it's not shit happened to me. That's way worse though.
Chat should do a chat poll.
Don't do it. No, don't do it.
They're gonna say yeah.
We can't. I have an easily cancelable tweet. Not really cancelable, just disrespectful.
No.
Very disrespectful.
It's no. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
It's a banger.
It's really funny. But what if it flopped and you got? But it wouldn't flop because he's got motion.
I put out there that the true assessment of Jaden Ivey was told to you by the Detroit Pistons when they traded him to an in-conference rival like the Chicago fucking Bulls.
Yeah. In division.
And the return you got for him was fucking poop schwags.
Yeah.
Somebody quoted, man, these guys are weirdos, hating ass. And they got like 400. What the fuck? It's insane.
Yeah.
These guys don't give it up. Yeah. Even when I'm fucking right.
Yeah.
It's just, it's crazy, man. I cannot wait to watch Ivy in a Bulls uniform come off the bench again and average 8 points. I can't fucking wait.
It's going to be tough. All right, let's
go. And the knee, no, I'm not done. Fuck that. Take your injury excuse, turn it sideways, and shove it up your candy ass as well.
Yeah.
Was it tibia?
Yeah.
That's a very common injury in basketball. Does not take away your explosiveness. A clean bone break is not fucking altering your career. Maybe the microscopic knee surgery.
That's
there could be conversations had there, and that's whatever. We'll talk about that when we get to, if it proves to be true. But even before then, what the fuck was proven at any point in his tenure?
Can I tell
outside of averaging 17 points a game while having a losing record for 30 fucking games?
Can I tell the chat if they guess it, what it is?
No.
Okay.
That's the same thing.
No, because...
No. Did anybody guess it?
Pretty close.
We'll just leave it at that.
All right.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, it's fine. Tell us about Black Rock.
Black Rock, ladies and gentlemen. If you have not scheduled a date night, do so now. Dial them up at Black Rock. The only thing hotter than your date is the steak on the stone. Bring your loved one for a night to remember this Valentine's Day. Call now, priority seating. And also, don't forget, you get 20% off if you mention the Woodward Heavyweights. I know we're talking about Valentine's Day. I might pull up the Black Rock for the Super Bowl and eat some unlimited sticky ribs. Check them out, Black Rock.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on Shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
It's game on at Art and Jake's. Wings, burgers, pizza, and ice-cold drinks served up with attention to detail. Wall-to-wall TVs, great service, and a vibe that keeps your crew coming back. Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting with a fine dining flavor.
Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting with fine dining. It's the best place to be for a sports game. 80 TVs, wall-to-wall, 22 draft beers, and the best menu to select from. What I miss?
Dude, Travis. What Travis said in the chat.
I'll go check. What up, though? Welcome back to Heavyweights Live, woodsports.com. I'm Joe by Spimo Raxter, Chris, Nicholas Kohloff. Smash like button, be a friend, tell a friend, and share the stream.
Share it.
Shout out to Dave Burkett.
Shout out Dave Burkett.
Busting his ass.
He's the man.
He was down there in Mobile, Alabama, covering the Senior Bowl. Straight from there to Radio Row for the Super Bowl, where he not only covered the Pro Bowl, got some words from Jared Goff on Drew Petzing, also got some words from Trey McBride on Drew Petzing. Trey McBride texted Sam Laporta and told him he's going to have a career year.
Yeah, I mean, the stars are really aligning for Sam Laporta's breakout. Like, Drew Petzing obviously loves feeding the tight ends. You see what Trey McBride did in 2 years in his system. It was insane. And Sam Laporta's coming into a contract season. So, like, they're both, I put it out there. I wouldn't be surprised if Sam Laporta was the first team All-Pro tight end next year. Because with the numbers that he's going to put up in that system, playing in a contract year, if he stays healthy, I don't want to say I expect him to be, but I would bet on him to be first team All-Pro.
That's going to be tough when Brock the Glock Bowers gets Mendoza.
Now when Mendoza hates him.
What?
Not his favorite target.
Yeah.
He's Genty feeder.
He's balding.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are crazy. I'll definitely take Brock. I just need to see Laporta come back healthy. Obviously having that kind of surgery. So if Laporta can be healthy, I think he could feast as well, Spenny. But it's a big if right there. Just like, God, these injuries suck. But to be positive, I do think Sam Laporta can eat if healthy.
Chris, I'm about to send some stuff in Slack.
Is it that tweet?
It's what Travis. Yeah, it's what Travis just sent. We got to get this up now because the Olympics are back and they're better than ever.
Per Spencer's words, you got to get.
I'll screenshot the tweet if you just want to grab the picture.
Okay. Good lordy woody. I think he would have had that type of year either way,
dude,
man.
She's an angel.
Because I remember the whole conversation heading into that Commanders game was, "Where's J-Mo? Where's J-Mo? Where's J-Mo?" But who was still eating was Laporta.
Yeah.
Like, arguably, Laporta was wide receiver 2 even before the situation.
Oh, he was balling before he got in.
Yeah. I don't want it to be 13 personnel. I don't like that Trey McBride's texting him saying all this shit, to be honest with you. I really don't. I don't want this to be predicated around the fucking tight ends. Especially when we got one guy coming off a back injury. Brock Wright, he got the neck injury? Brock Wright's got the fucking neck injury. You have to acquire another tight end to even run it. I don't. We have 3 wide receivers. Let's use those guys. Heavily invest in those 3 wide receivers, by the way, too. I don't know. I understand why he would do it. Obviously, he broke the fucking tight end record under Drew Petzing, but I'm just not trying to have this. I don't know. It just wouldn't make sense to me unless they trade for Max Crosby.
Out for the Pistons tonight. Tobias Harris, Dennis Jenkins, Dario Saric, and Tolu Smith.
Herder in. 2 threes.
Herder's playing tonight?
He is playing. He's active.
2 threes. Lock it. Might get some run with
I would
going
lock,
up against.
I would lock.
I'd lock 1 3.
I would lock 2 threes.
I would lock.
You're locking 2?
4
I would lock
threes.
2.
Both you locking 2?
Chris is saying 4.
That's this thing's at 91%. Yes, do it. You got to at least smash the like button. I don't know if I don't even know.
No, you cannot do that. I'm not going to let you do it. I'm going to unlike it.
I'm kind of like, I don't know. I'm not that worried. I mean, I am, but I'm not. Like, really, what is it? What it's like maybe opportunities in the future?
Maybe some opportunities, maybe some interviews.
But it's not we're getting like a ton of them now.
We don't get a lot of them now.
And I'm pretty sure those guys would laugh.
I think they would.
The only person that wouldn't laugh would be the guy.
The soft pussies, dude.
And those guys, yeah, those guys too. But we know those guys are fucking.
I think the guy would laugh.
You think he would?
I think he would.
I think he would too, actually.
It's funny.
I think Dan would laugh.
I think he would.
Dan would for sure laugh.
But I think that the social justice superstar Lions reporters would.
Who scores more points tonight? The Red Velvet?
Is that his nickname?
Or Jaden Ivey in Chicago?
Red Velvet.
Red Velvet.
By the way, one of those guards, Sexton's not playing. So Ivey get a little more run tonight too.
Oh wow, he's only got 4 guards to beat.
You think he starts?
No.
Also,
yeah, Anthony Simons. Yeah,
no lines for Herder. They're scared.
They're scared.
They're scared of the Red Velvet.
They're scared. They know 38%'s coming.
My pockets on creatine.
Dude, don't post that tweet.
We're not gonna hit the.
Tell us about Ben Johnson, Nick.
If you need a fighter in your corner, the best fighter in the game is Ven Johnson over at Ven Johnson Law. He's going to do everything to fight for you to make sure that you come out on top. So whenever you're in any legal trouble whatsoever, only one got to call. It's Ven Johnson over at Ven Johnson Law, or check him out at venfights.com.
Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
Like a frostbite straight from the divine. Cold rush on my skin feels so fine. Muscle freeze, the ache. No side effects, no mistake. Chill Sub-Zero, icy and true. Feel the chill. It's all for you. It's not magic, just science play. Chill Sub-Zero.
A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man-meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Gold Crown, ladies and gentlemen, you already know, is a Michigan brand through and through. They've been around since the caregiver days. Trother infused jitters that I can't. I'm jesters that I'm about to try after the show. Have it hit you hard in the line with linebackers.
Smoked one earlier.
Or Trother gummies that keep you vibing like an all-pro. Rainer Warhaus, Gold Crown, something like that.
Sorry. I got thrown off.
You're good. Mailbag. Get them in.
Squiff bag.
I mean, we'll say it. We'll talk about it because we'll talk about it as a segment tomorrow. But apparently, Olympians are injecting their dicks with what?
Oh yeah, dick shots. Yeah. Throw it up there. I don't know.
Spencer, you were the one covering this.
Illegal penis injections. So, courtesy of John Boy, shout out. They do great stuff. Per The Athletic, says the World Anti-Doping Agency has vowed to investigate recent reports that ski jumpers at the Winter Olympics are injecting their penises with hydraulic acid to help them fly further. That's got to be fake, right?
It's hydraulic.
Oh, it's interesting.
It's not
Yeah, it's
hydraulic.
not
It's something
hydraulic.
else.
Dude, that pose while doing a penis.
It's not hydraulic.
with the
That was a
words
joke.
crazy.
It's not hydraulic.
But it's something else.
Some kind of acid.
After seeing your
I
big
mean, I don't
D
know, man.
explode.
Hyaluronic. No, it's not hydraulic. I was joking. It's hyaluronic
How
acid.
I'm so curious
Hyaluronic.
how it
something?
makes you fly further. That's the part I'm curious about.
Probably keeps your.
Does it lighten your load?
Probably puts it in your stomach. I would assume, right? You need the least amount of wind
shrinking
resistance. And so yeah, it probably makes you an innie.
That's crazy.
I would assume it's not hydraulic. It was a joke.
That graphic's just crazy.
Graphic is crazy. Dick shots.
Dude,
I count dick shots. Busting at the bendo.
Mailbag. Yep, DNC. Who had your favorite NBA trade deadline out of the 67 players traded? Who was your? There's 67 players traded.
Yeah, but the trade deadline's dead, I was told.
It was dead. There's 67 players. 2 of them are going to get run.
The deadline was kind of dead.
No, it's just the big
It was
names
nobody.
before.
Nobody got that much better.
It's kind of like the week.
I would say the Hawks, honestly.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Hawks. I don't believe in what they did, but it.
You mean the Wizards?
Wizards, yeah. I apologize. Wizards.
Gonna be sneaky next year.
I don't believe in what they did, but like
Sneaky.
you know, it's the most noteworthy of trades.
I think
would
it's
say the
Boston.
Hawks.
I
They
think
probably
it's
changed
Boston.
the most the Wizards. You said the Bucks?
Yeah, Boston.
Oh,
Boston. I think they did exactly what they needed to do that works for them.
They got
I think
Vucevic and who else?
That's it.
I think it's the Cavs. I think James Harden
that's fair,
significantly makes that team better over Garland.
Yeah, those are the 2 really
And they're both in the East.
actual players, right? Other than
Porzingis.
Porzingis. Does
yeah.
Porzingis really do anything?
Tangus.
You know
Jaren
what?
Jackson Jr.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
Truthfully, and this is probably just cheating because
That's
the
a-
team was
that's a
already
good
really,
winner.
really good.
That's a good winner. Utah. But
Yeah,
Utah.
Or
what's gonna
OKC.
happen?
But
What's
do
gonna
we
come
think
of it?
Utah's going to do anything with that team?
Exactly.
Not really.
They got. I think
think
it was the
they
best
could-
player moved.
in a couple years.
I don't really count AD because he's not.
AD's nothing, man.
He's not really a player. He's a name at this point. And again,
Maybe Dallas for just
remind yourself of what AD was by himself
No.
in New Orleans. He wasn't doing dick.
Maybe Dallas for just getting a clear runway to build around Cooper Flag and assets in return.
They can't win a trade deadline for at least 5 years after that Luka deal.
I like Lakers getting
I
Luka.
mean, they got Cooper Flag
I
out
hate-
of it, so
Yeah, because
You know what? Jared McCain to the Thunder. That was actually
That's
a
what I'm
sneaky,
saying, like,
really
that
good
was-
move.
that was sneaky
That's a
good.
man,
really
he
good
paints
move.
his nails
It don't matter. He can ball.
and he does TikTok dances.
Well, so does that
You know
whole
what?
team.
That whole team does. It's a very fruity team.
The Bulls getting Jaden Ivey. That's huge.
Yeah, that's true. They got the superstar. I don't think any of the guys who bought really made their team like a title contender. So if you want to say Harden, if you want to say Vooch, I don't even know if either of those teams will make it out of the East. I don't even know if the Utah Jazz are going to make the playoffs. So I would say either Atlanta or Dallas.
What about the teams like
They
Indiana?
They did get
Indiana.
flagged for trading Luka. They literally got.
Yeah.
They said here's the number 1 overall pick.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what happens in the NBA.
Yeah, it's
just
real.
like Zion, just like LeBron. Like that's what happens. The NBA said you'll give Luka to the Lakers, and we'll make sure you get the number 1 pick in the draft.
Yeah, I'm looking at this list. It's the Wizards, man. Dante Exum, Jaden Hardy,
Dante Exum, look out.
D'Angelo Russell.
Dude, why are all of these bum guards just going to one team?
Solid ass.
You got 4 teams with just 5 ass guards.
Cam Thomas getting waived kind of crazy to me. I thought he would add some back. How about no one wanted to pay up for Ja?
Glock Morant.
That's kind of nuts. And allegedly he's
What are the
dating
Bucks
Iggy
gonna
Azalea.
do?
What are the Bucks going to do?
Trade Johnson.
He stole Neon's girl.
He did.
Ja's dating Iggy Azalea. Good for him, dude. She's so hot.
She's very hot. She's super fucking hot.
Super hot.
Insanely hot.
Freddie Felt, mailbag.
Because I'm gonna get it
Most
right up
annoying
in ya.
cliche used in sports commentary. E.g., at the end of the day, taking it one game at a time. It is
Yeah.
what it is, etc.
Trust
That's
the
a good one.
process.
Trust the process is
Trust
a good
the process.
one. I would say must-win game.
Yeah.
Oh, you hate when I say that.
This is a must-win game, especially in the NFL. Like, yeah, pretty much every game is must-win.
Yeah.
Somebody asked Mike Vrabel if the Super Bowl was a must-win game.
Jesus.
I have a question.
Yeah, you fucking idiot.
Playing with house money means you're going all in, right?
Yes. Well,
no,
it means you don't have anything to lose.
Yeah. That's what,
it means you're already like.
I was so confused.
Shout out the baddies.
I was like, whoa.
Who's that?
Now I'm all nervous and shit. Nick, why you do that?
I saw the sweat frill up on Easy's brow. Mailbag Spencer, would you be Kay Adams and Fish's limo driver if they went on a date? Yeah, I could.
Fuck yeah, I would.
You know, if he was poisoned by his constituents and he needed someone to carry on the date for him after he started coughing up a little bit of blood, I could do that. I know the town. I could take her to the right spots. It's a great episode. Charlie, they do that. They're trying. It's Always Sunny. They're trying to set Frank up on a date, and Charlie pretends to be this like billionaire oil man, and he gets the girl to come with him, and Frank's the limo driver, and Charlie's supposed to like spit up a little bit of blood in his hand, like cough, and be like, "Oh, I gotta go home," but Frank can take you on the rest of the date, and he ate like 4. He was supposed to just keep a fake blood capsule packet in his mouth and like bite it and cough up a little bit of blood, but he ate like 50 of them and just starts projectile vomiting blood all over. It's so funny, dude.
Hyaluronic acid is a natural water retaining substance in the body, skin, joints, eyes that hydrates, lubricates, and supports skin elasticity.
Yeah, so
how would that benefit you in skiing?
Make sure you fucking tuck your wiener as best
Tie
you
it
can.
like a belt.
Make it pliable, tuck it around your leg, tie it in a knot so you don't have the
Oh my god!
I just don't understand how it help you.
I mean, it makes it easier to tuck and tape down so you don't get a boner when you're in there. It's probably a very...
Is it cold?
It's probably a big rush of adrenaline, though, I would assume. Like,
maybe the other steroids are fucking getting them rock hard. So you gotta take something else to fucking...
You know, it's uppers,
Taking
downers.
uppers and downers for a dick is crazy.
Yeah, you go, you take a rhino pill from the gas station, then you inject that into it, and you're good for the day.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm done talking about illegal dick injections. I think that's where we're going to end it today.
Shout out the Tigers, baby.
Shout out the Tigers. Shout out to Sky Harris for doing it. Going out there, and they're taking a shot. Like, I still think they should sign Skubal, but I've already accepted that they're not going to, so to sign Framber Valdez and give yourself the best chance at winning a World Series this season is all that you can ask for.
Nicky 86, no Max, I'm good.
He's got to be joking. For Easy, for Nick, for Chris, I am Spencer. We are the Woodward Heavyweights. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Friday's show. It's going to be lit. Peace.